it's time for North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
First pitch to him, that one is going to be lined into center. It's through for a base hit. One run will score. The tying run is on its way, and we're all tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Griffin Myers with the 2 RBI single, and we're all tied up at 3 here in the sixth.
Now let's send it to the voice of the Plainsmen, John Willis, for today's game.
Well, good evening and welcome back to Billwood Field here in North Platte, Nebraska for the first of 2 with the Hastings Sodbusters and the North Platte Plainsmen. Well, hello and welcome back to Billwood Field here in North Platte. I'm John Willis with you on the Plainsmen Radio Network. Citrus 3, our mobile app available on Android, and our YouTube channel. The Plainsmen were supposed to be out in Hastings yesterday. That game was canceled due to some rain, some lightning, and some wind. Really hit the state of Nebraska hard, but we're ready for ball here between the Sodbusters and the Plainsmen. 2 games they'll play tonight, again tomorrow, and then this weekend it's a 3-game series with the Gem City Bison. For the Plainsmen, they come into this one 6-6. They've lost 2 straight series, and they lost 2 straight against Western Nebraska to close out that 3-game series, 11-8 and 6-3. For Hastings, they come into this one 7-2. They've won 3 straight games, all 3 of their games against the Nebraska Prospects on walk-offs. And so they come into this one red hot. They are one of the best teams in the Nebraska Land Division so far this season. So these 2 ready to play ball. First pitch will be coming up at 6:35. Trayton Scully will get the start on the mound for the Sodbuster, while Caden Fiveash, the Plainsman ace, will get his 3rd start of the season. Well, we'll step aside. Coming up next, it's my post-game conversation from Sunday with head coach J.M. Kelly as we bring you North Platte Plainsman Baseball on the Plainsman Radio Network.
Hello, this is Gracie Wenzel, the Marketing and Promotions Intern for the North Platte Plainsmen. You know us, we're Jimmy John's. Stop by your trusted sandwich shop in the North Platte area at 410 East Leota Street. We offer delivery, pickup, and in-store eating. Choose from our wide variety of sandwiches where you get to decide how the sandwich is made. Order a combo and get some chips and a thirst-quenching drink. Call us at 308-532-8000. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or stop by. Jimmy John's, where we get you your sandwiches freaky fast.
It's North Platte Plainsman Baseball tonight as the Plainsmen head to Duncan Field in Hastings for a 1-game match with the Sodbusters. Then they'll play 2 back with the Sodbusters at Billwood Field on Wednesday and Thursday. I was able to talk with head coach J.M. Kelly after a tough 6-3 loss to end off the series against Western Nebraska, and here are his thoughts.
Our guys competed all the way through. Hitters, it took them 6 innings to kind of figure it out and get it moving in the right direction. But once we did it, I felt good about it. We got greedy there in the 7th, trying to get Garrett on 3rd in case Reese struck out, and he absolutely barrels the ball up right to the center fielder, and it is what it is. We just bad luck that inning, and then you can say bad luck or 2 innings. I believe the 3rd and the 4th, maybe the 2nd and the 3rd, we get runners on 2nd and 3rd and 3rd base with less than 2 outs, and we don't move them. We don't get them in, so that hurts us. And then we just come out in the 8th, and we don't throw strikes. We get the first out, and then after that, you got to pound the zone. You saw what we did. I mean, the guy threw strikes, we put the ball in play, and we got ourselves out. So, college hitters aren't that good. And if you just pound the zone with strikes, they're going to find a way to get themselves out at the end of the day, and we just didn't do that there at the end. So we just have to. We've got to do a better job, I think, of being in the zone and giving our guys a chance to make a play for us. So
the first 2 games of this series were pretty high scoring. Both winning teams scored 11. You scored 11 and then 8. Just what do you think changed there in that 3rd game where you couldn't really get the offense going until the 6th?
I just think our guys were that guy didn't have a lot of velo, and our guys were trying to jump on upper 8s, and he was low to mid 8s, and I don't know that the focus was completely there today. A lot of our guys just kind of looked like they were kind of just going through the motions. So, again, I think it gets tough. We've got the day off tomorrow, which is good. We've been on the road. Let's not forget that. We made a 15-hour trip to Idaho, come back after we played 3 games, go play 3 games there, kind of get an off day. Actually, yeah, I kind of got an off day, not really, and went to Fremont for 3 more. I had bus problems on the way back from Fremont, so these guys have been through a lot the last week, so let's not forget that, last week and a half. So, we'll get the off day tomorrow, and we'll come back Tuesday and get after it against Hastings at their place. So.
And, even though it doesn't end in your favor, you still got to like from what you saw, like the fight in your team down 3-0 ending the 6th, they're able to tie it up. So what did you like from what you saw here today?
Just guys having gritty at-bats and putting stuff together. Supposedly that's one of their guys, and we barreled him up well. One of their other guys that started out today barreled him up well. So, feel good about that. So. At the end of the day, like I said, we've got to figure out how to be able to pitch it and be in the zone. When we recruited these guys to come up here and pitch, they had low walks and high strikeouts, and we're not seeing that. Guys have to be able to pound the zone. These guys have wood bats in their hand. It's a lot easier to do what you want with that type of stuff. So, that's the frustrating part. It's guys that the game's speeding up on them, and it shouldn't. These are not high leverage, high meaning games. These are games that you just go out and pitch, and you go out and have fun, and I just, we've got to do a better job of that and being able to be in the zone. So.
And then, like you mentioned, it's been kind of a long last week, but finally you guys get kind of a full off day tomorrow. So how do you want your guys using that, and what do you want to see from your guys then headed into that next series with Hastings?
I want them to go have fun. Obviously, I want them to get some rest this evening, kind of look back and reflect on what happened today and any adjustments that they need to make, and I'll do the same with myself. Adjustments that we could have made or done things differently at different spots of the game. And I hope they go have fun tomorrow. I hope they wake up in the morning early before the sun gets up and maybe go enjoy a sunrise, and then I hope some of these guys go fish. I hope some of these guys, whether it's getting a workout in, drive around, explore the area. There's a lot to do around here, so that's what I want for them. I want them to go enjoy this day off and be able to relax and then get back after it on Tuesday. So.
Big thanks to head coach J.M. Kelly for talking to me after the series with Western Nebraska. Coming up, I'll rejoin you from Duncan Field, get you starting lineups and first pitch as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network. Here at Birdwood Beef, we are pleased to offer you the beef our family has raised and loved for years, and we are here to ensure you know exactly where your beef comes from. Our cattle are raised on vast grassland pastures.
A career that drives you? When you drive for adventure, you'll find the freedom to live a life you love while seeing the country. Because with adventure, you control when and where you drive, whether it's near or far. Choose from a variety of travel opportunities with competitive pay and adventure to great places. Go to driveadventure.com and apply today. All drivers must be 25 years old with an active CDL.
Learn more about your local beef producer.
Chuck Heeman, operating owner of your North Platte Plainsmen. Stop by Jerry Remus Chevrolet, the only full-service...
From Billwood Field, as we're just about ready for the first of two here at home. The first of this 5-game home stretch for the Plainsmen. They'll start out by taking on the red-hot Hastings Sodbusters. Let's go through the starting lineup real quick for both of these teams. For Hastings, Brett Zimmerman will lead off at third base. Aaron Harper will be batting second at shortstop. Then it'll be Trevor Matson at first base. Then batting cleanup, it'll be the second baseman, Tegan Tamia. Then it'll be the designated hitter, Brandon Larson. That'll be the right fielder, Sawyer Duddleston. The seventh spot, it'll be the center fielder, Tyson Gertis. The eighth spot will be the catcher, Nick Jones. And rounding out the starting nine for the Sodbusters, it'll be the left fielder, Garrett Kennedy. So for them, they'll go Zimmerman, Harper, Matson, Tamia, Larson, Duddleston, Gertis, Jones, and Kennedy. Trayton Scully will get the start on the mound. He has a 1-0 record. No ERA as he's pitched 7 innings, given up no earned runs, 1 run total, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. For the Plainsmen, they'll go this way. Reese LaPoma will lead off in center field, and it'll be Garrett Thompson. He'll be batting second and left, and then Bryce Zimmerer. He gets back into the lineup after having a day off on Sunday. He'll be in right. Giancarlo Servine will be batting cleanup at third base, and it'll be Connor Flagg. He'll be the DH tonight for the Plainsmen. Then at the 6th spot, it'll be Oscar Stark. He'll be at first base. Seth Williams, a new addition to the team. He played his spring ball at Rend Lake. He joins the Plainsmen now. He's the 5'9" shortstop. He'll be at short tonight for the Plainsmen. Then at the 8th spot, it'll be the catcher Griffin Myers, the big tall lefty from Washington State. And then rounding out the starting 9 for the Plainsmen, it'll be Cade Wood, who goes to second base. So for the Plainsmen, it'll be LaPoma, Thompson, Zimmerer, Servine, Flagg, Stark, Williams, Myers, and Wood. Caden Fibash will get the start on the mound. He's 0-1 on the season, has a 5.06 ERA, 2 starts, 3 appearances, pitched 10 2/3, given up 6 runs, 15 hits, 21 strikeouts, and 3 walks. He was absolutely magnificent in his last appearance. We'll get into that a little bit more in the top of the first when the Plainsmen come out. It's just about time for the national anthem. So we will step aside, the national anthem coming up next, and after we come back, it'll be first pitch between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. This is North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network and the North Platte Plainsmen YouTube channel.
Hello.
2 pencils, check. 24 markers, check. 2 pink erasers, check. 3 ring notebook, check. You'll be shopping for a lot of things for school, but what's more important than your school photos? Pencils will break, markers will get lost, but your school photos will capture that moment forever. They won't just be on display this year at the house, but on your grandma's fridge, and even on display at your graduation how many years from now? When you're shopping for something this priceless, quality matters. Come experience the difference at Developing Memories Professional Photo Studio, downtown North Platte. You'll experience professional quality with over 20 years of experience, professional developing, a fun, relaxed environment, and to top it all off, you get to choose your favorite photo and select from any of our 20 different school backgrounds. Photo packages that contain photos for your wall and also to share with grandparents, aunts, and uncles start at just $15. You can even toss in a magnet for grandma's fridge and a keychain for yourself. That's right, $15 and over 20 different school backgrounds for your school photos. So show off those missing teeth, those cheesy smiles, those dimples, and those freckles. We're developing memories into photos to last you a lifetime downtown.
Players, coaches, and interns this summer.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleanings, plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
Our inaugural season on May 24th at historic Billwood Field.
For a beautiful lawn and landscape, head to Hiddeners. They have everything you need to have a successful and enjoyable yard and garden, including healthy plants, hardy stock, premium fertilizers, and professional products, all at competitive prices. Get seasoned advice from Hiddeners' trusted staff, serving North Platte for 67 years. Hiddeners Nursery Lawn and Garden Center, on the corner of 8th and Poplar. They have everything you need to.
Developing Memories is proud to be the official photographer of your Plainsmen. Developing Memories Professional Photo Studio, downtown North Platte, has been capturing all your priceless memories from the little leagues to the majors, hitting grand slams with their professional quality and stealing your hearts as you see those priceless photos of your kids rolling over, then their toothless smiles, their dimples, their freckles, to showing off who they are in their senior photos. Developing Memories has been in the game
Here to Billwood Field as we are just about ready for a first pitch between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. John Willis with you. I'd like to thank from wherever you're tuning in, whether it's on the Plainsmen Radio Network, Citrus 3, and our mobile app available on Android, or if you're watching and listening along on our YouTube channel, North Platte Plainsmen. We are just about ready for this first of 2. It was supposed to be a 3-game series with the Sodbusters, but the game at Duncan Field from last night got canceled due to weather conditions. That game will be made up at a later date, probably in July. So that's where we'll be looking to make that game up. So just 2 here, both at Billwood Field between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. For the Plainsmen, they are in their home, all whites with green lettering. They're also wearing their green caps with the Plainsmen logo. For the Sodbusters, they're in their all grays with green lettering, yellow outline, and the green hats with the Hastings logo on top. Caden Fiveash again will get the start. The 6-foot righty from Rockwell, Texas. His last appearance was against Game 2 in Fremont. He had a no decision. He went 6 innings, 2 runs on 8 hits, 13 strikeouts, and 1 walk. So far, his strikeout to walk ratio this season, 21 strikeouts to 3 walks. Absolute domination in that area so far this season for Caden Fiveash. Here's how the Plainsmen will line up defensively. Thompson will be in left, LaPoma in center, Zimmerer in right. Servine will be at third, Williams at short, Wood at second, Stark at first, and Myers will be behind the plate for the Plainsmen. Just about ready for ball here between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. The first of 2. Plainsmen trying to get back on track after losing 2 straight series. 1 against Fremont and 1 against Wherrymont. He'll get the leadoff spot for the Sodbusters. The 7-2 Busters, who have won 3 straight on walk-offs. Fiveash comes set, ready for this first pitch. Comes set, here's the first pitch. That one on its way, misses low. First pitch underway at 6:33. It is 79 degrees. Humidity at 28%, only 1 mile per hour winds. It is a beautiful night for baseball. So here's the 1-0 pitch to Zimmerman. That one will just miss inside. 2 balls and no strikes now to lead off Caden Fiveash to Brett Zimmerman. Zimmerman will be at third defensively for the Sodbusters. Righty on lefty matchup from Fiveash to Zimmerman. Here's the 2-0 pitch. First strike of the at-bat. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Fiveash to Zimmerman. Not as big of a crowd as we're expected so far, as we've had a couple games with 1,000 plus, but still pretty solid crowd, especially for a weekday. As here's the 2-1 pitch. That one is going to be yanked into left field. Thompson is chasing after it. It'll bounce just foul of the third base line. So count will even out. 2 balls and 2 strikes here from Caden Fiveash to Brett Zimmerman. Plainsmen have had 2 days off. They were only scheduled to have 1 off on June 6th, but the game yesterday against the Sodbusters in Duncan Field was canceled. And talking to some of the players before the game, and myself included, it was just kind of nice to have a day just to relax, an extra day, and now these players feel refreshed. And they have 5 straight games here at home at Billwood Field. Here's the 2-2 from Fiveash. That one again is going to be lined into right center. That one is going to be trouble. It is down just in front of the warning track. Zimmerer scoops it up, and it's a leadoff double here for Brett Zimmerman. So nice start here for the for the Sodbusters here in the top of the first. This will now bring up Aaron Harper. Harper in the 2-spot righty. Harper, the 6'2", 205-pounder from Helmet, California. He plays his college ball at Northern Illinois. The tall righty steps in to face Caden Fiveash. Zimmerman stands at second after the leadoff double. For Harper on the season, batting .462. 3 doubles, 1 triple, leads his team with 13 RBIs. Here's the first pitch to him. That one will be skied up, foul out of play, well into the Sodbuster dugout. Count will start out 0-1 here from Caden Fiveash to Aaron Harper. Harper has also struck out 5 times this year. He's walked 3 times, been hit by 1 pitch. Also stolen 2 bags. He steps in, nobody gone, and a runner on second for the Sodbusters here in the top of the first. Sodbusters tried to jump on the Plainsmen early. 0-1 the count. Fiveash comes set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now it'll be swung on and chopped softly to third. Long throw, and it gets behind Servine. Servine tried to scoop it up. He just couldn't quite get his glove under it. And now Aaron Harper will reach on the E5. So now runners on first and second here for the Sodbusters in the top of the first. And this will bring up Trevor Matson, another tall righty in this Sodbuster lineup. Fiveash comes set with 2 runners on, nobody out in the top of the first. First pitch to Matson. Will miss upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes to start out this at-bat. Trevor Matson stands at 5'11". He's from Riverside, California, plays his college ball at Gardner-Webb. For Madsen so far in the season, he's batting .250 in 24 at-bats. This here's the 1-0 pitch to him. Off-speed just misses upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes now. 4 RBIs knocked in for Madsen this season. He has 5 walks. He struck out 5 times. He also has 2 stolen bags. So 2-0 the count here from Five Ash to Madsen, with nobody out and runners on first and second. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one is just going to miss inside. 3 balls and no strikes now from Caden Five Ash to Trevor Madsen. So danger of getting the bases loaded here in the top of the first. Still nobody gone. And the cleanup batter on deck, Tegan Tamiya from Washburn University. So here's the 3-0 pitch. Five Ash comes set. Here's the 3-0. Strike right down the middle. 3 balls and 1 strike. Five Ash probably figuring that Madsen was not going to swing on that pitch. As now it's 3 balls and 1 strike here from Five Ash to Madsen. Plainsmen looking for their first out here in the top of the first. Here's the 3-1 delivery. Fastball just catches the inside part of the strike zone. Count goes full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes from Caden Five Ash to Trevor Madsen. Still nobody gone. Brett Zimmerman led off the inning with a double, and then Aaron Harper reached on the E5. 3-2, Five Ash comes set. Again, looking for the first out. He struck out 13 batters in 6 innings in his last start against Fremont. Here's the 3-2. Five Ash kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 1 for Caden Five Ash, and that is a big strikeout. So now it'll bring up Tegan Tamiya. Tamiya standing at 5'5", only weighs 120. He's from Hilo, Hawaii. Plays his college ball at Washburn. For Tamiya, in 22 at-bats, he's batting .273. He's knocked in 4 RBIs. Struck out 4 times, stolen 1 bag, walked 3 times. 1 gone here in the top of the first. Here's the first pitch to Tamiya. That one misses low and in. 1 ball and no strike to start out Caden Five Ash to Tegan Tamiya. Tamiya, one of 2 players from Washburn on this Hastings Sodbuster lineup. There's 1 ball and no strikes from Five Ash to Tamiya. Five Ash kicks and deals. That one is fouled back and out of play. Count evens out. 1 ball and 1 strike from Five Ash to Tamiya. Tamiya in the cleanup hole. He's at second base. Again, the 5'5" righty. Facing Five Ash, the righty. Five Ash standing at 6 feet. Five Ash plays his college ball in Northern Oklahoma. This is his 3rd start of the season, his 4th appearance. So here's the 1-1. Off speed. Works its way back into the zone. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes here from Five Ash to Tamiya. Plainsmen at 6-6 on the year. For the Sodbusters at 7-2. Again, won 3 straight games on a walk-off at Duncan Field, all against the Nebraska Prospects, the travel team out of Lincoln. Plainsmen won't play them till the second half of the year. Here's the 1-2. That one's going to ring him up. Fastball freezes him up. It's 2 straight strikeouts for Caden Five Ash, and now 2 retired here in the top of the first. And this is kind of what we saw in that Fremont game, where Five Ash would get a couple players on, but then strike out a couple straight. As now this will bring up Brandon Larson, the 6'6" lefty from Rockland, California, plays his college ball at UC San Diego. So here's the first pitch from Five Ash to the big lefty in Larson. Larson is DHing tonight for the Sodbusters. He fouls that first pitch back. Count will start out, no balls and 1 strike here to Brandon Larson. Larson steps in with 2 gone. Still 2 runners at first and second after the leadoff double. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That one skipped in the dirt, but it caught Larson off. So now no balls and 2 strikes here from Caden Five Ash to Brandon Larson. Again, Larson in the DH spot. Again, Brett Zimmerman led off the inning with a double. Aaron Harper reached on the E5, but they've been frozen at their spots after 2 straight strikeouts by Caden Five Ash, and now he's ahead of Brandon Larson, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Five Ash. He kicks and deals. Now misses high and out. 1 ball and 2 strikes now from Caden Five Ash to Brandon Larson. Couple pitches to work with here for Five Ash. Doesn't necessarily need to throw one right down the heart of the plate. Here's the 1-2 now. Again, 2 runners on with 2 gone here in the top of the first. Still tied up at nothing. Here's the 1-2. That one will just miss outside. Count now evens out. 2 balls, 2 strikes here from Five Ash to Larson. Again, Five Ash trying to get Larson to chase after he chased after one that skipped in the dirt a couple feet in front of the plate on the 0-1 pitch. Now count is at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back into the catcher's mitt. It's 3 straight strikeouts. And Caden Five Ash, after getting 2 runners on to lead off the top of the first, strikes out 3 straight, and those runners stay stranded. Due up for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the first will be LaPoma, Thompson, and Zimmerer. After half an inning, no score. Plainsmen due up next as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
Hello, I'm Alex Chun, the live
Birdwood Beef, we are pleased to offer you the beef our family has raised and loved for years, and we are here to ensure you know exactly where your beef comes from. Our cattle are raised on vast grassland pastures in the Nebraska Sandhills and are finished on grain produced on our farm. As a result, we produce well-marbled, high-quality beef. Birdwood Beef has one primary source, Star Cattle Company, our family farm and ranch since 1912, located right here in Lincoln County. We currently sell dry-age individual cuts and bundles online at birdwoodbeef.com and whole, half, quarter, or eighth beef locally in North Platte and Lincoln, Nebraska. We also ship nationwide every Monday. Place your order today at birdwoodbeef.com and follow Birdwood Beef on Facebook and Instagram to learn more about your local beef producer. Birdwood Beef, ranch raised
To Billwood Field, as the Plainsmen allowed 2 base runners to lead off the top of the first. They had runners at first and second, but 3 straight strikeouts from Caden Five Ash, and nobody came across for the Sodbusters in the top of the first. Trayton Scully will get the start on the bump for the Sodbusters, the 6-foot righty from York College. He's from Lincoln, Nebraska. This season with York College had 13 starts, 14 appearances, had a 5-7 record. He pitched 78 1/3. At a 5.51 ERA, 47 strikeouts, and 27 walks. So far this year for the Busters, he's 1-0, no ERA, 1 start, 1 appearance. It was that game against Spearfish on June 1st. That was his first start of the season. Pitched 7 innings, allowed no earned runs, 1 run, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. So this is a guy coming off a pretty hot start. For the Sodbusters, he'll face a Plainsman lineup that has struggled a bit offensively, especially in that last game against Western Nebraska. This is how the Sodbusters will line up defensively. Kennedy will be in left, Gertis in center, Duddleston in right, Zimmerman will be at third, Harper at short, Tamia at second, Matson at first, and Jones behind the plate. Reese LaPoma will get the leadoff spot for the Plainsmen. The one time he's been in the leadoff spot, he reached base every time, 3 walks. He stole 4 bags, scored 3 times, had a double and a single. That was the first time he was in the starting lineup for the Plainsmen. Trying to keep things going here. Right now, through 4 games, has the best batting average on the team at .357. Here's the first pitch from Scully. That one is grounded on to shortstop. Long throw from Harper, and it's just going to beat LaPoma. Nice play by Harper over at short as he had to throw that one off 1 foot. And one quickly retired here in the bottom of the first. So now this will bring up Garrett Thompson, lefty from Kingsville. Thompson so far this season, he's had 6 games, batting .176, 3 hits and 17 tries. He has scored 4 runs. No RBIs so far in the season, but he has walked 7 times and stolen 2 bags. He steps in with 1 gone now, with the bases empty. We're here in the bottom of the first. Here's the first pitch to Thompson. That one is going to be lined into center, rocked into center field. And it'll be a 1-out single here for Garrett Thompson. That one was just shot off the bat. So 2 straight first pitches have been contacted by the Plainsmen. So this will bring up Bryce Zimmerer, the lefty. Played in the spring at Butler Junior College, but he'll be playing at South Dakota State next year. He's been working around the top of the order for the majority of the first 10 or so games. He was in the 2 spot. Then he was in the leadoff spot in the 11-8 loss to Western Nebraska on Saturday and Sunday, as that game had to be continued. First pitch strike from Trayton Scully. Then he had the game off in the 6-3 loss for the Plainsmen, and now he's back in the lineup, this time in the 3 spot his first time in the 3 spot this season. 0-1 the count starts from Scully to Zimmerer with Thompson on first. Thompson now takes off. That one is grounded fair just in front of the plate. I thought that went foul. As it landed in the batter's box. But they will say that was a fair ball. Thompson advances to second, and now 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. So this will bring up Giancarlo Servine with a runner on second, 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. Servine, the power righty from Kingsville, so far in 6 games for the Plainsmen, he's batting .300. Scored 4 runs, he has 4 doubles, 2 RBIs. He's walked 4 times, been hit by 2 pitches. He steps in with a runner on second, scoring opportunity here for the Plainsmen. That first pitch will miss low from Trayton Scully. Count will start out 1 ball and no strikes here from Scully to Giancarlo Servine. Thompson stands at second. His count starts out here 1-0 from Trayton Scully to Giancarlo Servine. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Scully as he checks back on Thompson at second. That one is going to be grounded softly to third. Throw on its way from Zimmerman. It's in time, and that'll end off the inning. So for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the first, they scored no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We had the second due up for the Sodbusters. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 with Duddleston, Gertis, and Jones. After 1 complete, no score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
Why do they call it peg leg?
Well, the brewmaster does only have 1 leg.
I heard it happened many years ago. He was out there looking for the Floridian barley plant. Alligator came out, surprised him, snatched his leg right off. But he killed that alligator with his bare hands, kept the barley, and that's why the beer is so good.
Nah, seems ridiculous, man.
That's what I heard. He was a mad scientist, but he had a huge explosion. So to save his life, he hid behind a keg of beer, but he did lose his leg. And ever since then, he brews beer as an homage to his leg.
Why was there a keg in a science lab, though?
Even mad scientists like drinking beer.
No, you have it all wrong. He was on his way home from brew school one day. He met a bear. He had to fight that bear off with a beer bottle.
Sounds suspicious.
Boys, this is a vasectomy gone wrong.
We're through 1 complete here from Billwood Field for the first of 2 between Hastings and North Platte. John Willis with you on the Plainsmen Radio Network as well as our YouTube channel. Both teams had 1 hit. For the Sodbusters, they had 2 on in the top of the first, but none were able to take advantage. Both teams also had runners in scoring position. And for the Sodbusters, they had a runner in scoring position with nobody out in the top of the first, weren't able to take advantage off of 3 straight strikeouts from Caden Fiveash. Fiveash has been a strikeout machine. He now has 24 on the year through 11 2/3. He'll face another tall righty for the Sodbusters and Sawyer Duddleston. Duddleston standing at 6 foot from Springdale, Arkansas. He plays his college ball at Arkansas Tech. Here's the first pitch to him. That'll be swung on and missed. Count will start out 0 balls and 1 strike here to Duddleston. Duddleston has played in 2 games. He has 3 hits and 4 tries. He scored 2 runs, 1 double. No RBIs. He's walked once, struck out no times in the 2 games he's been with the Sodbusters. Here's the 0-1. That one just catches the top part of the strike zone. No balls and 2 strikes now from Caden Fiveash to Sawyer Duddleston. Just underway here in the top of the second. Nobody gone, nobody on for Hastings. First time these 2 teams are matching up this season is here's the 0-2 pitch. That'll be swung on, skied out of play, and it'll get into the first base bleachers. Now, as there's a lot of good teams in that division, feel like, here's the 0-2, we'll get to that in a sec. 0-2 miss upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. You feel like, any of those teams could be right there. Fremont, North Platte even, Western Nebraska with all their D1 talent, and even here with Hastings. Here's the 1-2. That one's going to ring him up. Fastball freezes him up. 4 strikeouts now for Caden Fiveash. Every out so far recorded by him has been a strikeout. So now this will bring up Tyson Gertis. Another righty in this Sodbuster lineup. It's a righty-heavy lineup. Tyson Gertis, 5'11". He's from Omaha, Nebraska. He plays at UNO. Him and Garrett Kennedy, both from UNO. They are both in the lineup here tonight for the Sodbusters. Here's the first pitch to him. Off speed will just miss a little low and in. 1 ball and no strikes to start out this at bat to Tyson Gertis. Gertis so far in 6 games, 20 at bats. He's batting .200. 1-0, fastball right there. 1 ball and 1 strike. The count evens out. He's knocked in 2 RBIs, but he's walked 8 times. He's also struck out 7 and stolen 3 bags. 1-1, the count evens out here from Caden Five-Ash to Tyson Gertis. Righty on righty matchup. Here's the 1-1 with 1 gone. Fastball again right there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fastball has been what's been working for Caden Five-Ash so far this season. As the count is now at 1-2 here from Caden Five-Ash to Tyson Gertis with 1 gone. Bases empty here in the top of the second. Here's the 1-2. Five-Ash kicks and deals. That one will just miss low. So count will even out. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Five-Ash to Tyson Gertis. Again, a lot of the Independence League was not able to play yesterday because of the rain that hit Nebraska. As count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes here from Five-Ash to Gertis, looking for his 5th straight strikeout. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one will just miss high. Count now goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Tyson Gertis. So the count is at 3-2. So here's the 3-2 delivery from Five-Ash. That one will be swung on and missed. 5 straight strikeouts now here for Caden Five-Ash, and 2 gone here in the top of the second. Five-Ash again, the strikeout machine for the Plainsmen this season. This will bring up Nick Jones with 2 gone, nobody on. Nick Jones, 5'10", 190, plays his college ball at Arkansas Tech. He's a lefty from Little Rock, Arkansas, as he swings and misses at that first one. Count will start out, no balls and 1 strike. In 5 games, 12 at-bats, he's batting .250, knocked in 2 RBIs so far for the Sodbusters. As the count is now at 0-1 from Five-Ash to Jones, righty on lefty. That one will miss low and out, count will even out at 1-1. Taking a look around the Independence League, Fremont is playing Spearfish right now. They are up 6-2. They are playing 2 tonight after last night's game was canceled due to weather, so 2 7-inning games for them. Fremont currently leading that one 6-2 in the bottom of the 6th. So here's the 1-1 from Five-Ash. Swung on, foul back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes now from Five-Ash to Nick Jones. Gem City is also on top of the Nebraska Prospects 10-3 in the bottom of the second out at Cowboy Field. Western Nebraska and Badlands getting ready to play here soon. As here's the 1-2 now from Five-Ash to Jones. That one is going to be swung on and skied into center. Lapoma getting a read on it, makes the catch, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning here in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Do it for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the second. It'll be Flagg, Stark, and Williams. After 1.5, still no score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
I'm Alex Chun, the live broadcast intern for the North Platte Plainsmen of summer 2022.
You're listening to North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
This is Tommy B from the Nebraska Athletic Club here in North Platte, Nebraska. And I want to welcome you to not just North Platte, but to the Nebraska Athletic Club. Nebraska Athletic Club, here we have about 8,000 square foot of pure fitness. Cardiovascular, strength training, multifunctional machines, you name it, we have it. So if you want to come down and give us a try, come down and visit with us, take a tour, we welcome you to come and see us. Again, 8,000 square foot of pure fitness.
For the bottom of the second, John Willis with you on our YouTube channel as well as the Plainsmen Radio Network. Just about ready for the bottom of the second. Plainsmen had a scoring opportunity in the first, weren't able to take advantage, and now they'll try to turn that around here in the bottom of the second. Both teams have 1 hit. The Plainsmen have committed 1 error. So we are just about ready here for the bottom of the second between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. Let's take you a look continued around the league so far. Hastings leads the Nebraska Land Division with a record of 7-2. Fremont's in second with a record of 5-2. Western Nebraska stands at third at 8-4. And the Plainsmen, they are at fourth at 6-6. Nebraska Prospects, they stand in last in the Nebraska Land Division at 1-4. So that's a look. And remember, it's the first half winner and the second half winner of each division that will make it to the postseason. So again, 4 of the 5 teams in the Nebraska Land Division right now are at a 500 or better record. First pitch to Connor Flagg, misses low and out from Trayton Scully. Count will start out 1 ball and no strikes here from Scully to Flagg. Flagg has played in 10 games. He's batting .273 so far this season for the Plainsmen. Here's the 1-0. Now no miss upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes now from Scully to Flagg. 12 hits and 44 tries. He scored 8 runs, had 2 doubles, knocked in 9 RBIs, and he's walked 4 times. Here's the 2-0. That ball is going to be struck foul. It'll get out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Trayton Scully to Connor Flagg. Flagg is at the DH spot. He's been going through that left field and catching so far this season for the Plainsmen. Here's the 2-1. That one will just miss off speed. 3 balls and 1 strike now here from Trayton Scully to Connor Flagg. Nobody on, nobody on here for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the second. As here's the 3-1 pitch. That one is just going to catch the bottom part of the strike zone. Count now goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here from Scully to Flagg. Stark stands on deck with Seth Williams in the hole for the Plainsmen to lead off this bottom of the second. 3 balls, 2 strikes here from Trayton Scully. Here's the full count pitch. That one will miss low and out. It's a leadoff walk. First walk so far of the day for Trayton Scully as Connor Flagg now moves over to first. Oscar Stark now comes in. The righty plays his college ball at Washington State. For Oscar Stark, he's played in 6 games, had 21 at-bats. He's batting .286 so far as they try to pick off Flagg at first. It is an unsuccessful attempt. 1 double, 1 home run, and 5 RBIs for Stark so far through his 6 games with North Platte. First pitch to him, that one is struck well into right field. Dunnelston trying to get a track on it. Couple steps back, then a couple steps forward, and he makes the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the second. So after the leadoff walk, a quick fly out to right. As now this will bring up Seth Williams making his Plainsman debut, the 5'9" sophomore lefty. Bats left but throws right. Played his college ball this spring at Rend Lake, but we actually just learned that he's committed to play at Virginia Commonwealth next spring. And man, was he good for Rend Lake this season. 7 home runs, 43 RBIs. Again, they try to pick off Flagg. That one was a little bit closer. But righty on lefty matchup here with 1 gone in the bottom of the second. Seth Williams first at bat as a Plainsman. So here's the first pitch to him. Flagg takes off for second. It's a easy stolen base for Connor Flagg. And the count will start 1-0 here to Oscar Stark. So Plainsmen continuing to work the base pass as they have all season and will continue to do all season. Seth Williams now in the batter's box with a runner in scoring position. He just got in today for the Plainsmen, making his North Platte debut. Here's the 1-0 count from Scully. That one is going to be chopped, grounder to second. Throw off of 1 foot is made by Tamiya over at second. And now 2 gone here in the bottom of the second. Connor Flagg able to advance to third. So now it'll be up to the catcher, Griffin Myers, to knock him in. Myers in his 11 games and 43 at-bats so far this season, batting .302, scored 4 runs, 1 double, 7 RBIs, 1 walk as well for Griffin Myers so far this season. He steps in with 2 gone and a runner on third with Connor Flagg. First pitch to him is chopped, grounder to second. Tamiya is on it, throwing to first will be in time. And another scoring chance does not come across for the Plainsmen here in the bottom of the second. They score no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. And due up for the Sodbusters in the top of the third, it'll be 9-1-2 with Kennedy, Zimmerman, and Harper. We're through 2 complete, still no score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
This is Christina Willard, Director of Sales of Marketing for the North Platte Plainsmen. Pizza, like baseball, is America's pastime, and what better place to get pizza than your local Domino's? Happening now, you can get 20% off on regular orders. There is a coupon available online, and you can also come in or call, and we will apply this killer deal to your purchase. This deal is available for carry-out or delivery. Visit us at 1815 West A Street in North Platte, order online at domino's.com, or call us at 308-534-0400. That's 308-534-0400. Domino's,
1995, if you're in protective services, which is fire, police.
For a beautiful lawn and landscape, head to Hibner's. They have everything you need to have a successful and enjoyable yard and garden, including healthy plants, hardy stock, premium fertilizers, and professional products, all at competitive prices. Get seasoned advice from Hibner's trusted staff, serving North Platte for 65 years. Hibner's Nursery Lawn and Garden Center, on the corner of 8th and Poplar.
Happening now, you can get 20% off on regular orders. There is a coupon.
Sugar Maker here. KJ's Boots and Western Wear has everything Western. Boots, hats, shirts, jeans, jewelry, even that fancy Yellowstone cologne so you can smell like a cowboy, not the horse you rode in on. KJ's Boots and Western Wear. Just off the I-80 interchange in her.
308-534-0400. That's 308-534-0400. Domino's, oh yes we did.
And a pitching duel so far between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. Both teams have had chances. Both teams have left 2 runners on base. And we're tied up with no score here as we start out the top of the 3rd. John Willis with you on Citrus 3, our mobile app available on Android, and our YouTube channel. I'd like to thank you for tuning in wherever you are. It's Western Wednesday tonight at the ballpark. Couple promotions. Tomorrow will be Thirsty Thursday, so make sure to come out to the ballpark for that. As we are just about ready for the top of the 3rd. Caden Fiveash so far has pitched 2 innings, 1 run. He's left 2 batters on base. He struck out 5 and walked no one. So a hot start for Caden Fiveash as expected so far for the Plainsmen. Again, both teams with 1 hit so far. The Plainsmen have committed 1 error defensively. We're ready for the top of the 3rd. Garrett Kennedy will lead things off here for the Sodbusters. Garrett Kennedy, also from Omaha, plays at UNO, stands at 6'2", righty, wearing number 12 for the Sodbusters. He steps in to lead off this top of the 3rd. He's the 9 hitter. He's played in 4 games, 13 at bats. He's batting .231. He scored 4 runs, 2 RBIs, 5 walks. 7 strikeouts so far for him this season. He check swings, but he well went. So count will start out no balls and 1 strike here from Caden Fiveash to Garrett Kennedy. Kennedy leading things off here in the top of the 3rd. Righty-on-righty matchup from Fiveash. Off-speed, beautiful pitch. Works its way back in the zone. No balls and 2 strikes now from Caden Fiveash to Garrett Kennedy to lead off this top of the 3rd. Here's the 0-2 pitch from 5. Misses high and out. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Again, a lot of action around the Independence League here tonight. As, again, a couple of those games were canceled last night. Here's the 1-2. That one just missed upstairs. Kennel even out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Like I said, a couple teams making up games after having games canceled yesterday, including the Plainsmen. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. So it's strike 3, strikeout number 6 for Caden Fiveash, and 1 gone here in the top of the 3rd. Man, Fiveash, another hot start. Again, he threw 13 Ks against Fremont in his last start. Again, went 6 innings, 2 runs, 8 hits, 13 strikeouts, only 1 walk. His strikeout to walk ratio is now 27 strikeouts, only 3 walks. Here's the first pitch back to the top of the order to the lefty Zimmerman. That one is skied into shallow left. Long run for Thompson, but he makes the catch. And now 2 gone here in the top of the 3rd. As now Aaron Harper will step in with 2 gone. Nobody on here for the Sodbusters in the top of the 3rd. The tall righty steps in for the Sodbusters with 2 gone. He reached on an error back in his first appearance in the top of the first. First time the Plainsmen have done the beer banner. They call it the K-Man here for the Sodbusters this season because it won't only be half-price beer, it'll also be half-price Pepsi products. So another new promotion for the Plainsmen, so if that entices you to come out to the ballpark, please do. So here's the first pitch to Aaron Harper. Again, reached on an error in his first appearance. Here's the first pitch from Five-Ash. That one skips in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Caden Five-Ash to Aaron Harper. Righty-on-righty matchup with 2 gone. Base is empty for the Sodbusters in the top of the third. Still no score. Here's the 1-0. Fastball just misses high and up. 2 balls and no strikes now from Five-Ash to Harper. Five-Ash has yet to walk a batter so far, but he's behind in the count here. 2 balls and no strikes from Five-Ash to Harper. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball, that one catches. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Five-Ash to Harper. For the Sodbusters lineup seems to be a lot of tall righties that makes up Hastings' lineup. As here's the 2-1 pitch. That one catches. Rare off-speed from Five-Ash. Count now evens out 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 gone here in the top of the third. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Five-Ash. He kicks and deals. Oh, that one just misses outside. The off-speed will not catch the zone. So that had been runging up. That would have been half-priced beverages for the home crowd, so you could hear some displeasure with that call. Count full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes from Five-Ash to Harper. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one is going to ring him up. And it's 3 up, 3 down for 2 straight innings for the Sodbusters. And you could hear the eruption from the crowd here as now it's half-price beverages. We head to the bottom of the third. It'll be 9-1 and 2 due up with Wood, LaPoma, and Thompson after 2.5. Still no score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball and the Plainsmen Radio Network and our YouTube channel.
2 pencils, check. 24 markers, check. 2 pink erasers, check. 3 ring notebook, check. You'll be shopping for a lot of things for school, but what's more important than your school photos? Pencils will break, markers will get lost, but your school photos will capture that moment forever. They won't just be on display this year at the house, but on your grandma's fridge, and even on display at your graduation how many years from now? When you're shopping for something this priceless, quality matters. Come experience the difference at Developing Memories Professional Photo Studio, downtown North Platte. You'll experience professional quality with over 20 years of experience, professional developing, a fun, relaxed environment, and to top it all off, you get to choose your favorite photo and select from any of our 20 different school.
To the bottom of the third, still no score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. As now it'll be Cade Wood's first appearance. Again, Plainsmen in their all whites with green lettering, green ball caps. And then for the Sodbusters, they're in their all grays with green lettering, yellow outline, green tops as well. Cade Wood, the 6-foot righty from Ranger Junior College. He gets the leadoff spot here in the bottom of the third for the Plainsmen. He is the only player to play in all 12 games so far for the Plainsmen this season. Here's the first pitch to him, and catches no balls and 1 strike to start out Trayton Scully here to Cade Wood. Wood batting .304, 9 runs scored, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. He's second in the team in RBIs behind Connor Flagg. Big swing and a miss, no balls and 2 strikes now to Cade Wood. Wood has also stolen 4 bags so far this season for the Plainsmen. So the count is at 0-2 here from Trayton Scully to K. Wood. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is going to be lined into right field, but a couple steps to his left goes Duddleston. He makes the catch, and 1 retired here in the bottom of the third. So far, Trayton Scully has yet to record a strikeout, as he has gotten it all off of contact for the Plainsmen so far. Back to the top of the order here for the Plainsmen with Reese LaPoma, the righty who plays his college ball at Northwestern State. He grounded to short to lead off the bottom of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. That'll be fouled back and out of play. No balls and 1 strike to start out Trayton Scully to Reese LaPoma. LaPoma defensively is in center for the Plainsmen. He now steps in for his second at bat of this one. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Scully. That one is lined foul over near the Sodbuster bullpen. So now no balls and 2 strikes here from Trayton Scully to Reese Lapoma. With one gone, bases empty here in the bottom of the third. Still no score between Hastings and North Platte. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Scully. He kicks and deals. 0-2, that one is going to be lined deep into right field. But again, Duddleston, couple steps to his right this time, makes the catch. And now 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. But the Plainsmen are getting really good contact so far off of the arm of Trayton Scully. Again, he has yet to record a strikeout through 2 2/3. And so it's only sooner than later where the Plainsmen will be able to start hitting the gaps. It's now Garrett Thompson who has the 1 hit for the Plainsmen so far. He steps in. He singled back in the bottom of the first. Here's the first pitch to Thompson from Scully. That one is going to be lined into left field. Kennedy trying to chase after it, but he makes his way to his right and makes the catch. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Plainsmen. They score no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the top of the fourth. They'll have 3, 4, and 5 due up with Matson, Tamia, and Larson. After 3 complete, still no score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters, as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network as well as our YouTube page.
Develop things for certain. This year, you're going places, and Adventure Bus and Charter can take you in style. Choose from a variety of coaches for large groups, youth groups, church groups, any group. With several locations in the heart of America, Adventure Bus is the convenient choice for group transportation when you travel locally or across the country. Adventure to great places.
Quite as much fun as cheering on your favorite team.
Welcome to Scottsbluff County. From Scottsbluff National Monument to Chimney Rock, we are Nebraska's landmark country and a whole lot more. From our bountiful selection of scenic golf courses, our world-class zoo, the breathtaking Lake Minnetonka, and our family-friendly community events, we have something for you and your family year-round. Come visit Nebraska like you've...
3. Game started at 6:33, only 7:14. Shadows only just now starting to creep along Billwood Field. Again, the sun is fairly well behind home, a little off center on the first base side. So shadows creeping from the right to the left from my vantage point here on the third base line. Both teams still with 1 hit as we start out the top of the fourth. Five Ash has had 3 straight 3-up, 3-down innings facing the Sodbusters. It's been a fairly low-scoring game in the last 3 games for Hastings. Again, all walk-offs. Those walk-off final scores were 2-1, 5-4, and 3-2. So again, the Sodbusters coming into this game hot. Trevor Madsen, the tall righty, will lead things off here in the top of the fourth. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far in this one. Off speed from Five Ash catches the inside corner. Count will start out no balls and 1 strike here from Five Ash to Madsen. Five Ash has struck out 7 batters through 3 innings. As here's the 0-1. That fastball will miss. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Five Ash to Madsen. The next 5 batters he will face all struck out in their first appearance against him. Here's the 1-1. That fastball catches the top part of the strike zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes now from Five Ash to Madsen. Madsen at first base for the Sodbusters. Here in the 3 spot for Hastings tonight. 1-2 swung on and missed. It's the 8th strikeout now for Caden Five Ash. Boy, oh boy, he is on once again for the Plainsmen. So now this will bring up Tegan Tamia. Again, only 5'5". He plays his college ball at Washburn University. He is 0 for 1 so far tonight with a strikeout. There are only 2 batters that Five Ash has faced that have not struck out so far in this one. Tamia tried to check up on that first pitch, was just not able to, so count will start out no balls and 1 strike here from Five Ash to Tamia. Here's the 0-1. That one again on the inside part of the plate. No balls and 2 strikes now from Five Ash to Tegan Tamia. Brandon Larson stands on deck for the Sodbusters as here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is going to be swung on and lined into right field. That one is down for a base hit. Zimmer scoops it up. It'll just be a single. It's only the 2nd hit of the game for the Sodbusters here in this one, and now with 1 gone, they got a base runner. So now it'll be the first time in the last 2 innings where it will not be a 3-up, 3-down inning. It's Five Ash in the 2nd and 3rd only faced 6 batters total. tall lefty Brandon Larson steps in at the DH spot. So righty on lefty matchup from 5-ash to Larson. Larson 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout. Try to pick off Tamiya early in this at-bat. Tamiya is well back in there safely. So now 5-ash comes set for the first pitch to Larson. First pitch to him. Off speed, misses well outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Oscar Stark stands at 6'3", who's over at first base for the Plainsmen, standing next to Tamiya at 5'5". Fastball on that one catches. 1 ball and 1 strike. So I think him and Tamiya were having a fun chat about that. You always see those Aaron Judge and Jose Altuve pictures from the major leagues. I don't think it's as big of a height differential, but still a little bit of a height difference there. That pitch will miss inside. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Caden 5-ash to Brandon Larson. As Tamiya stands on first. It's only the second hit for the Sodbusters so far through 3 1/3. Plainsmen only have 1. So here's the 2-1. They'll try to pick off Tamiya. A little bit of a closer play, but Tamiya is still back in there safely. So count still 2 balls and 1 strike here from Tamiya to Larson. Larson ahead in the count by 1 pitch differential. He struck out in his first appearance on the first. Here's the 2-1 from 5-ash. Misses low. 3 balls and 1 strike now from 5-ash to Larson. Home plate umpire tonight is Brady Harrison with the field umpire Eli Cox. So different umpiring crew that the Plainsmen saw in their last series against Western Nebraska. Here's the 3-1 from Larson. That one is fouled back. So count goes full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes from 5-ash to Larson. Sawyer Duddleston stands on deck for the Sodbusters. This count is now full. 3-2. 5-ash looks on to Larson with 1 gone and a runner on first here in the top of the 4th. Here's the full count pitch. That one is going to be skied into right. Zimmerer has a track on it. Takes some steps back, makes the catch, and now 2 gone here in the top of the 4th. So now this will bring up Sawyer Duddleston, who's in right field. 0 for 1 so far with a strikeout. For 5-ash, looking to avoid going his first inning without striking out at least 2 batters. He struck out 3 in the first, 2 in the second, and 2 in the third. Only 1 strikeout so far here in the 4th. First pitch from 5-ash, big swing and a miss from Duddleston. Another tall righty in this Sodbuster lineup. No balls and 1 strike to start out 5-ash to Duddleston with 2 gone and Tamiya on first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. They'll try to pick him off, but Tamiya again well back in there safely. So still no balls, 1 strike here from 5-ash to Duddleston. Here's the 0-1. They'll try to pick off Tamiya again. Tamiya is back even quicker that time. So still 0-1 from 5-ash to Duddleston. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off speed, finds the zone again. No balls and 2 strikes now from Caden 5-ash to Sawyer Duddleston. 5-ash looking for his 9th strikeout so far in this one. Here's the 0-2 pitch as 5-ash looks on with 2 gone. Here's the 0-2. Now it skips in the dirt and now gets away from Griffin Myers. Tamiya will reach second on the pass ball by Myers, and now he stands in scoring position. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here from Caden 5-ash to Sawyer Duddleston with 2 gone here in the top of the 4th, a runner on second. Hastings trying to score the first run of this one. Here's the 1-2. Kicks and deals. 1-2. That one freezes him up. It's the 9th strikeout for Caden 5-ash, and that will end off the inning. No runs and 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. 2 up for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the 4th. Again, it'll be 3, 4, and 5 with Zimmerer, Servine, and Flagg. After 3 1/2, still no score as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network and our YouTube channel.
Why do they call it peg leg?
The brewmaster does only have one leg.
I heard it happened many years ago. He was out there looking for the Floridian barley plant. Alligator snatched his leg right off, but he killed that alligator, kept the barley. That's why the beer is so good.
That's what I heard. He was a mad scientist, but he had a huge explosion. So to save his life, he hid behind a keg of beer, but he did lose his leg.
No, you have it all wrong. He was on his way home from brew school one day. He met a bear. He had to fight that bear off with a beer bottle.
Boys, this is a vasectomy gone wrong.
For the North Platte Plainsmen, you can listen to every home game here at Billwood Field on our Citrus 3 page, along with...
I'm Alex Chun, the live broadcast intern for the North Platte Plainsmen of summer 2022. Just wanted to let you know, stop by your local North Platte Premier Toyota dealer. Come and browse our new and used Toyota cars, SUVs, trucks, and much more for sale. We offer in-store shopping, curbside pickup, or delivery. You can even take our cars for a test drive to see if this is the car for you. We have a talented team of automotive specialists, so come stop by at 2600 South Willow.
Score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters as we are ready here for the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Zimmerer, Servine, and Flag. John Willis with you, voice of the Plainsmen with you on Citrus 3, our mobile app, and on our YouTube page. Would like to thank anyone listening or watching. Zimmerer will lead off. The lefty who will play his college ball at South Dakota State. Grounded out in his first appearance back in the first. That was the one that chopped at home plate, went into fair territory that they called a fair ball. First pitch from Scully misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Scully to Zimmerer. It was 3 up, 3 down for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the third, but they were all hard hit balls. As the 1-0 will miss inside. 2 balls and no strikes now from Trayton Scully to Bryce Zimmerer. So far for Trayton Scully, he's given up 1 hit and walked 1. As here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-0, that one is going to be lined into right center. That one is going to get down in the gap. Zimmerer is rounding first, headed for second, and it's a leadoff double for Bryce Zimmerer here in the bottom of the fourth. Like I said, for the Plainsmen, eventually those hits were going to find the gap, and that one does there. For North Platte, it will now be Giancarlo Servine who steps in with a runner in scoring position and nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. So an opportunity here for the Plainsmen to try to get their first run across and take the lead here in the bottom of the fourth. Servine steps in. Still nobody gone and a runner in scoring position. Servine again has knocked in 2 RBIs so far this season for the Plainsmen. He steps in with Zimmerer on second after the leadoff double into the right center gap. Here's the first pitch to Servine. That one will just miss in. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Trayton Scully to Giancarlo Servine. Again, mentioned pregame, Scully's just not a big strikeout guy. His first start of the year, only threw 3 strikeouts and 1 walk, but allowed only 1 run, none of them earned. So here's the 1-0 to Servine. Misses high, or not high and out, low and out. 2 balls and no strikes now from Scully to Servine. Plainsmen will be back in action again tomorrow against Hastings. 6:35 first pitch pregame beginning at 6:20. So here's the 2-0. Scully comes set, looks on to Servine. Here's the 2-0. That one is going to be skied up into foul territory. Matson, the first baseman, is trying to chase after it. It'll just get foul behind the fence. So 2 balls and 1 strike now from Trayton Scully to Giancarlo Servine. Pre-game started a little bit early tonight. That was because I got the honor of throwing out one of the first pitches tonight for the Plainsmen. It was a little high, but still had some nice velocity on it. So now it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike here from Trayton Scully to Giancarlo Servine with nobody out and Zimmerer standing on second. Plainsmen looking for the first run of this game between either team. As here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes now from Scully to Servine. Servine again, batting .300. 2 RBIs for him this season, one of which off a sacrifice fly, which gave the Plainsmen the lead against Western Nebraska last Friday in that 11-9 victory. 2 balls, 2 strikes here from Scully to Servine. He Looking back at Zimmer on second. Here's the 2-2. Skips in the dirt. Count goes full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Giancarlo Servine. Flag stands on deck for the Plainsmen, who walked and stole a base back in the second. Count is full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes from Scully to Servine. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Both teams with 2 hits so far. 3-2. Scully taking a long time getting his sign, as this is a big pitch here. Here is the 3-2. Kicks and deals. That one is going to be swung on, smoked to second. Tamiya is on it, throws it to first. It's in time, but it does advance Zimmerer to third. And now 1 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. As that ball was smoked to Tamiya over at second, wasn't able to get it on the first bounce, but a nice recovery. Was able to make the throw on to first for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. But now a runner stands 90 feet away. Connor Flagg, the lefty, steps in. Flagg walked and stole a base in his first at-bat. Was able to make it to third, but did not score in the bottom of the second. Plainsmen have left 2 runners on base so far in this one. The infielders will now play in with a runner 90 feet away. And 1 gone. Here's the first pitch from Scully. Flagg grounds that one through into center field for a base hit. Zimmerer will score, and the Plainsmen take the lead here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 off the RBI single from Connor Flagg. So that was just Plainsmen taking advantage of the infield playing in. As you imagine, if Harper is in his normal spot at short, maybe could have made that play, but that one just pretty much struck right up the middle. It's an RBI single for Connor Flagg. Let's now bring up Oscar Stark. 0 for 1 so far with a fly out. For Connor Flagg, he now reaches double-digit RBIs on the season. He now has 10 off the RBI single that knocked in Zimmerer. Plainsmen now leading this one 1-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. They tried to pick off Flagg on that first play. Flagg now heads for second. That one is chopped foul off the third base line by Stark. Count will start out 0-1, and Flagg will have to head back to first. Flagg has already stolen 1 base in this one back in the bottom of the second. And now looking to get the base pass working once again, trying to get into scoring position so the Plainsmen can extend their lead here in the bottom of the fourth. No balls and 1 strike here. They will try to pick off Flagg. Flagg is back in their standing. Ball got away from Matson a bit at first, but not enough for Flagg to advance. So still 0-1 the count here from Scully to Stark. Here's the 0-1. Just misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike now from Scully to Stark. Seth Williams stands on deck. He's ready for his second at-bat as a Plainsman. It's 1-1 the count with 1 gone. 1 runner has come across for the Plainsmen, and a runner on first. Here's the 1-1. Stark fouls that one back. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here from Trayton Scully to Oscar Stark. Again, Bryce Zimmer led off the fourth with a double. Giancarlo Servine advanced him to third off of his ground out to second. Then Flagg knocked him in with an RBI single shot up the middle. 1-2 the count. It was also the first earned run of the season for Scully. So they'll try to pick off Flagg again, but again Flagg is back in their standing. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. As Scully looks on to Stark with 1 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Stark fouls that one back. Count will stay 1-2, and we'll do the 1-2 pitch once again. Still not an hour has gone by here, and we're through a little over 3.5 innings. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Scully comes set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one is going to be swung on and missed. It's strikeout number 1 for Trayton Scully, and 2 retired, here in the bottom of the fourth. So a nice answer by Trayton Scully after giving up the first run of the game. His first earned run of the season is now in steps Seth Williams. Williams, the lefty, stands in to face Scully, the righty, with 2 gone and Flagg standing at first. So here's the first pitch from Scully with 2 gone, trying to keep the score at 1-0. That one is going to be lined into left. It is opposite field action for Seth Williams. It's a 2-out single, and now runners at first and second here for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the fourth. First hit for Seth Williams in his Plainsman career. It's the 3rd hit of the inning for the Plainsmen. They are now out-hitting Hastings 4-2. In steps the tall lefty, Griffin Myers, with 2 gone, runners on first and second, so a chance for more for the Plainsmen. Here's the first pitch here from Trayton Scully with 2 on. That fastball catches the inside bottom corner. Count will start out no balls and 1 strike here from Scully to Myers. Again, Plainsmen rocking the yellow whites. Hastings rocking the yellow grays. Scully was able to get ahead 0-1 to start out this count. 0-1 pitch to Myers. Will just miss upstairs. Count will even out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Flag at second. Williams at first. They both singled. Flag knocked in an RBI. So the Plainsmen try to extend their lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 1-1. That one is going to be shot. And a diving catch is made at third by Zimmerman. That one likely would have scored 2 if that play was not made. What a catch by Zimmerman over at third. That'll end off the inning. But Plainsmen take the lead. They score 1 run on 3 hits. No errors and 2 left on base. We head to the top of the 5th. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Sodbusters with Gertis, Jones, and Kennedy. After 4 complete, the Plainsmen lead this one 1-0 as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network and our YouTube channel.
This is Gracie Wenzel, the marketing and promotions intern for the North Platte Plainsmen. You know us, we're Jimmy John's. Stop by your trusted sandwich shop in the North Platte area at 410 East Leota Street. We offer delivery, pickup, and in-store eating. Choose from our wide variety of sandwiches where you get to decide how the sandwich is made. Order a combo and get some chips and a thirst-quenching drink. Call us at 308-532-8000. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or stop by. Jimmy John's, where we get you your sandwiches freaky fast.
The box at the concession.
A career that drives you? When you drive for adventure, you'll find the freedom to live a life you love while seeing the country. Because with adventure, you control when and where you drive, whether it's near or far. Choose from a variety of travel opportunities with competitive pay and adventure to great places. Go to driveadventure.com and apply today. All drivers must be 25 years old with an active CDL.
454, baby.
For a beautiful lawn and landscape, head to Hiddeners. They have everything you need to have a successful and enjoyable yard and garden, including healthy plants, hardy stock, premium fertilizers, and professional products, all at competitive prices. Get seasoned advice from Hibner's trusted staff, serving North Platte for 67 years. Hibner's Nursery Lawn and Garden Center, on the corner of 8th and Poplar.
Hibner's Lawn and Garden Center, barefoot ready and patio approved.
We're through 4 complete. John Willis with you on the Plainsmen Radio Network as the Plainsmen lead this one 1-0 off the RBI single by Connor Flack. 5-Ash is ready for his 5th inning of work so far. No runs on only 2 hits. He struck out 9. Has struck out at least 2 batters now in the first 4 innings. He faces the bottom of the order with Tyson Gertis, Nick Jones, and Garrett Kennedy there combined 0 for 3 so far here tonight. Gertis will lead things off here in the top of the 5th for the Sodbusters. He is 0 for 1. He was the victim of Caden 5-Ash's 5th strikeout of this one. First pitch of 5-Ash from the top of the 5th. That one skips in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. The count will start. Here from 5-Ash to Tyson Gertis. Again, Gertis standing at 5'11". He attends his college ball at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. 2 UNO players in this starting lineup. Garrett Kennedy at the 9 spot, who we'll see in this inning, also from UNO. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one is fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike now from Caden 5-Ash to Tyson Gertis. Again, just underway here in the top of the 5th with the Plainsmen leading this one 1-0. Bases empty, nobody out here in the top half of the 5th inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch from 5-Ash. Fastball right there, 1 ball and 2 strikes now from 5-Ash to Gertis. Gertis already struck out once so far here tonight. So here's the 1-2 pitch. That one is going to freeze him up. Double-digit strikeouts now for 5-Ash in this one. It's his 2nd straight start where he's reached double digits. And now this will bring up Nick Jones. Look around the league here a little bit. Fremont won game 1 against Spearfish, 11-2. As here's the 0-0 pitch. That one misses upstairs to Nick Jones, the lefty. Count will start out 1 ball and no strikes. Nick Jones is one of the 2 players so far that Five Ash has not struck out in this contest, making his way second time through the order. Here's the 1-0. Just misses upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes now from Caden Five Ash to Nick Jones. So Fremont wins game 1 of that doubleheader with Spearfish. Barn burner between Gem City and Nebraska Prospects. It's 13-9 in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 2-0. Miss upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes. Western Nebraska also up 1-0 against Badlands. They're in the bottom of the 1st. So there's a little bit of a look around the league. Some scores going on right now is 3-0 the count here to Nick Jones with 1 gone. Bases empty in the top of the 5th. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike now from Caden Five Ash to Nick Jones. Sodbusters made the roughly 2.5-3 hour trip from Hastings today to play 2 with the Plainsmen. As here's the 3-1. There it is again. Count now goes full, and Five Ash has been able to work his way back into the count. It's now full to Nick Jones. Five Ash looking for his 11th strikeout. Here's the pitch. That one will miss upstairs. It's the first walk for Five Ash in this one. It's a full count walk, and now Jones will head to first. So now it'll be bottom of the order with Garrett Kennedy, the other UNO player in the starting 9 for the Sodbusters. He is 0 for 1 so far tonight with a strikeout. He steps in with 1 gone and a runner on first after the full count walk to Nick Jones. Here's the first pitch to Kennedy. Off speed, catches the inside part of the plate. Count will start out, no balls and 1 strike here from Caden Five Ash to Garrett Kennedy. Again, Plainsmen will play the other new team to the Independence League this weekend with Gem City. 3-game weekend series. As here's the 0-1. This is high and in. Count evens out, 1 ball and 1 strike here from Five Ash to Kennedy. It'll be 6:35 on Friday, Saturday, and then 3:08 on Sunday in that 3-game series with Gem City. And then it's off to the road again. Another 3-game series with the Moo. So here's the 1-1 from Five Ash. That one is going to be swung on and grounded just past Servine into left. It's a single, and now runners at first and second for the Sodbusters here in the top of the 5th. Sodbusters trying to answer the 1 run that the Plainsmen put up in the bottom of the 4th. Only the 3rd hit given up by Five Ash so far through this one. It's now back to the top of the order with Brett Zimmerman. Zimmerman 1 for 2 tonight, a double and a flyout so far in his 2 appearances. So now Five Ash will be making his way through the lineup for the 3rd time. First pitch to him, that one is grounded through into right field for a base hit. Rounding 3rd and headed for home is Nick Jones. No play will be made, and the Sodbusters have tied it up here in the top of the 5th off the RBI single by Brett Zimmerman. So a quick answer by the Sodbusters. Garrett Kennedy now stands at 3rd. So they are now threatening to take the lead here in the top of the 5th with a runner 90 feet away. Double play is set up for the Plainsmen as we're now tied up at 1 here. The top of the 5th. This will bring up Aaron Harper. 0 for 2 tonight. Reached on an error in the 1st and then struck out in the 3rd. We're all tied up here at 1 in the top of the 5th. Here's the first pitch from Caden Five Ash. It's upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes to start out Caden Five Ash to Aaron Harper. RBI single from the lefty Zimmerman to tie this one up here in the top of the 5th. It scored Nick Jones, who was at 2nd, was able to make his way all the way to home. That ball just died into right field. So here's the 1-0 from Five Ash. Runner will take off for 2nd, but the pitch is fouled back. So 1 ball and 1 strike now from Caden Five Ash to Aaron Harper. Harper the righty, so a righty on righty matchup here from Five Ash to Harper with 1 gone. Runners at the corners for the Sodbusters here in the top of the 5th. 1-1 the count, and Five Ash comes set. Now they will try to pick off Zimmerman at first. It is an unsuccessful attempt. It was a little bit of a low throw. Nice job by Stark to make sure that ball did not get behind him and into foul territory and possibly score Kennedy. So here's the 1-1. 5-Ash comes set. 1-1 pitch. That one is skied up into shallow infield. Cade Wood, the second baseman, will make the catch. Pretty much in the middle of first and second base. That leaves the runner at third. And 2 gone now here in the top of the 5th. So big out for the Plainsmen. So it'll be up to Trevor Madsen, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts so far in this one, to try to give the Sodbusters the lead here in the top of the 5th. For 5-Ash just trying to keep this game right where it is. Headed into the bottom half of the 5th, give it back to his offense. Runners at the corners, 2 gone here in the top of the 5th. Here's the first pitch from 5-Ash. Fastball right there. No balls and 1 strike to start out 5-Ash to Madsen. 5-Ash struck out the first batter here in the 5th, but a walk and then 2 straight singles have changed the trajectory of this one. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Taking off for second is Zimmerman, and he is caught. What a throw by Myers behind the plate. Williams applies the tag, and Brett Zimmerman is caught stealing to end off the 5th. But they do score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th, where the Plainsmen will have 9-1-2 due up with Wood, LaPoma, and Thompson. After 5.5, we're all tied up at 1 as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
Chad Fosdick from the people that you know and trust and the owner of Glass Doctor, Mr. Appliance, and Premier Rental Purchase. 3,403. That is the number of windshields, glass showers, windows, appliance repairs, and home furnishing sales our company's completed in 2021. That level of activity does not happen by accident or wouldn't continue if we did not provide the best value when you call any of our businesses to your home. We are committed to doubling that number in 2022, and I wanted to personally invite you to experience this unmatched service for yourself. Our teams at Glass Doctor, Mr. Appliance, and Premier Rental Purchase are ready to serve you today.
Priceless. Quality matters. Come experience it.
Hello, I'm Alex Chun, the live broadcast intern for the North Platte Plainsmen of summer 2022. Just wanted to let you know, stop by your local North Platte Premier Toyota dealer. Come and browse our new and used Toyota cars, SUVs, trucks, and much more for sale. We offer in-store shopping, curbside pickup, or delivery. You can even take our cars for a test drive to see if this is the car for you. We have a talented team of automotive specialists, so come stop by at 2600 South Willow Street in North Platte, or call us at 308-532-8400. That's 308-532-8400.
Toyota. Here for the bottom of the 5th, we are tied up at 1 here. It was an RBI single for Connor Flagg in the bottom of the 4th, and then Brett Zimmerman at the top of the order for the Sodbusters knocked in Nick Jones, and we are all tied up here as we start out the bottom of the 5th. Cade Wood will lead things off for the Plainsmen here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 0 for 1 so far tonight. He lined out to right to lead off the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. Scully still in the game here for the Sodbusters. It'll miss low, 1 ball and no strikes. Scully has had a solid one so far. 1 run on 4 hits. He's left 4 runners on base. He's also struck out 1. 1-0, misses upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes now from Trayton Scully to Cade Wood. Only 1 walk as well for Scully through 4 innings. Both pitchers have had their stuff so far here tonight. Here's the 2-0 to Wood. That one is popped up into shallow right. That one will get down in foul territory. So 2 balls and 1 strike now from Trayton Scully to Cade Wood. Madsen, the first baseman, was trying to track it down, looking backwards as he was trying to sprint over to foul territory. Just could not quite track it down as it got a little bit over his head, so 2-1 here to Cade Wood. This Plainsman trying to answer the 1 spot put up by the Sodbusters in the top of the 5th. Against Sodbusters, have won 3 series this year. They are 7-2. They were the team that was supposed to play Fremont in that opening series of the year, but all 3 of those games were canceled due to weather. 2 balls and 2 strikes after that strike from Scully. As now the count is evened out. 2-2 here from Scully to Wood. Here's the 2-2 pitch on its way. That one is going to be swung on and smoked into center field, but it will get out of... No, it'll be caught. As that one came really well off the bat, but Gertis was able to make it well in the warning track. It just felt really good contact, but he flies out to center. So now back to the top of the order here with Reese Lapoma. Lapoma 0 for 2 so far with a ground out and a fly out. Here's the first pitch to him. He shows bunt. He fouls it back to the screen. Count will start out no balls and 1 strike here from Trayton Scully. Here to Reese Lapoma. Plainsmen only have 3 home runs so far this season through 12 games, and Cade Wood has 1 of them. Off the bat, it sounded good, but again, it was caught well in front of the warning track. As here's the 0-1 to Lapoma. Off-speed catches the zone. No balls and 2 strikes now here from Trayton Scully to Reese Lapoma. Lapoma again at the leadoff spot with Garrett Thompson standing on deck. So here's the 0-2. Scully, he kicks and deals. That one just misses high and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes now from Trayton Scully to Reese Lapoma. We're here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 gone, bases empty. After Cade Wood flew out to Gertis to lead off this bottom of the 5th. Here's the 1-2. This is in. 2 balls and 2 strikes now from Scully to Lapoma. So the count is at 2-2 here from Scully to Lapoma. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one is going to be struck well into left. That one is going back. That one is going to get out of here. It's a solo home run for Reese Lapoma, and the Plainsmen take the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Solo shot there for Lapoma, and the Plainsmen are back out in top. So that one was crushed off the bat. Kennedy trying to chase after it. It goes over the wall, and the Plainsmen are now up 2-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Glad I was able to redeem myself after the Cade Wood flyout that I originally thought was going to get out of here. Lapoma comes back with the solo shot. Plainsmen up 2-1. So now bring up Garrett Thompson. Thompson 1 for 2 so far tonight with a single and a flyout. First pitch to him, skips in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes now to start out Trayton Scully here to Garrett Thompson. So first home run of the Plainsman career for Reese Lapoma. It's the 4th team home run of the season now through 13 games. So here's the 1-0. Miss upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes now from Trayton Scully to Garrett Thompson. Still haven't really seen any pitchers warming up for the Sodbusters out in the bullpen. Because again, Scully went 7 innings against Spearfish in his first appearance. So here's the 2-0. Misses low, 3 balls and no strikes now from Scully to Thompson. Thompson in the 2 spot. He's in left field for the Plainsmen here tonight. He steps in after the solo shot by Reese Lapoma. 3-0 the count. Scully kicks and deals. That one is going to be swung on into right field. It's another base hit. So Garrett Thompson now 2 for 3 tonight with 2 singles. Second straight hit by the Plainsmen. So still no action in the bullpen for Hastings, as after giving up no runs and only 1 hit through the first 3, he's now given up 2 runs on 5 hits in the last inning and a third. In steps Bryce Zimmerer, 1 for 2 tonight. Doubled and scored in his last appearance in the bottom of the 4th. Righty on lefty matchup. First pitch to Zimmerer, that one is chopped to first, but it was foul. So count will start out no balls and 1 strike here to Bryce Zimmerer from Trayton Scully. Again, Scully had no earned runs in his first appearance against Spearfish. 1 run total. He's now given up 2 earned runs here tonight. It was the RBI single by Connor Flagg in the 4th, and now the solo home run by Reese Lapoma here in the 5th. Here's the 0-1. This is away. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Trayton Scully to Bryce Zimmerer. Plainsmen now out hitting the Sodbusters 6-4 in this one. As here's the 1-1. Now they will try to catch Thompson off the bag, but he is back in there safely, so an unsuccessful pickoff attempt. Again, shadows really just starting to creep across Billwood Field here in North Platte. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Thompson takes off for second, but the pitch was fouled back by Zimmerer. So Thompson will have to head back to first. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here from Trayton Scully to Bryce Zimmerer. Cade Wood flew out to center to lead off this bottom of the 5th. Reese Lapoma with the home run, and then Garrett Thompson with a single into right. That was on a 3-0 pitch as well. Usually you don't see batters swinging on a 3-0. 1 ball and 2 strikes here from Scully to Zimmerer with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. 1-2, that one is just poked opposite field into left field. It's 3 straight hits for the Plainsmen, and now runners on first and second. Still only 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. Now this brings up the power-hitting Giancarlo Servine, who I know would love to get into the action here for the Plainsmen, as now a mound visit will come here for Trayton Scully. Plainsmen up 2-1 here in the bottom of the 5th off the solo home run by Reese Lapoma. Still no arm getting up in the Sodbuster bullpen, so don't think they're going to take Scully out here, just trying to figure out what to do and where to go from here for Hastings. Again, a fly out by Wood to lead off this 5th. Solo home run by Lapoma and 2 straight singles by Garrett Thompson and Bryce Zimmerer. Thompson and Zimmerer are now a combined 4 for 6 here tonight. Entire infield in here for the Sodbusters as they try to figure things out. With 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th, Plainsmen trying to add on to their lead. So now it'll be Giancarlo Servine, the power hitter from Kingsville. He's 0 for 2 so far tonight, though. 2 groundouts for him. He steps in with 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th and runners at first and second. Thompson stands at second. Zimmerer stands on first. So Scully comes set after the mound visit. He will remain in the game here. Still nobody up in the Buster bullpen. Scully comes set. Checks back at second. Here's the first pitch to Servine. Both runners take off. It's a double steal, and both runners will advance. So the throw was a little bit high, trying to catch Garrett Thompson on his way to third. It's a double steal, and now 2 runners in scoring position. Count starts out 1 ball and no strikes here from Trayton Scully to Giancarlo Servine. Corner infielders will play in with the other 2 infielders at their regular depth. 1-0 here to Servine. Now the other 2 infielders come in. Here's the 1-0. That one is going to be crushed into left. That one going back at the warning track. The catch is made by Kennedy. Both runners will advance. Another run will come across. Garrett Thompson scores on the sacrifice fly by Giancarlo Servine. So that one was close to getting out of here by Servine. So now it'll be up to Connor Flagg, another runner in scoring position here for the Plainsmen. As now Flagg comes in. Flagg has reached base both times. His last appearance in the bottom of the 4th was an RBI single. He steps in with Zimmerer at third. Here's the first pitch to him. That one will just miss by Trayton Scully. 1 ball and no strikes to start out. Scully to Flagg. So now it's 3-1 Plainsmen here in the bottom of the 5th. Off the sacrifice fly by Servine. Here's the 1-0 pitch. One will just miss in. 2 balls and no strikes now from Trayton Scully to Bryce Zimmerer. Righty on lefty matchup here with Connor Flagg in the batter's box. Zimmerer at third. And Trayton Scully on the batter's box. Trayton Scully at the pitcher's mound, as that one is going to be lined into left center. That one is going to be trouble as it's down in the gap. Nice opposite field action for Connor Flagg. Flagg has an RBI double, and it's now 4-1 Plainsmen here in the bottom of the 5th. So now 2 RBIs for Connor Flagg in this one. Plainsmen have scored 3 runs on 4 hits here in the bottom of the 5th. So Connor Flagg, have a day. Reached base all 3 times. He's walked, stole a base, He has 2 hits now and 2 RBIs. In steps Oscar Stark. First pitch to him, that one will be fouled off. Count will start out no balls and 1 strike here from Trayton Scully to Oscar Stark. Stark so far in this one 0 for 2. He flew out in the second and struck out in the fourth. He is the 7th batter to come to the plate for the Plainsmen here in the bottom of the 5th as they lead this one 4-1. Fly gets second after his RBI double. Here's the 0-1. Fastball is right there. No balls and 2 strikes now from Trayton Scully to Stark. Plainsmen now leading this one 4-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. They put up 3 runs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 0-2 the count. Scully comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Misses low and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes now from Scully to Stark. So Reese Lapoma with a solo home run. Giancarlo Serene with a sacrifice fly, and then Connor Flagg knocks in Bryce Zimmer off the RBI double. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Oscar Stark. That one is skied up into foul territory. The catcher Jones is trying to track it down. He will make a leaping catch, and that'll end off the inning. But some damage has been done. Plainsmen score 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head to the top of the 6th where the Sodbusters will have Matson, Tamiya, and Larson Dua. After 5 complete, the Plainsmen lead this one 4-1 as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball, the Plainsmen Radio Network, and our YouTube channel.
This is Christina Willard, Director of Sales of Marketing for the North Platte Plainsmen. Pizza, like baseball, is America's pastime, and what better place to get pizza than your local Domino's? Happening now, you can get 20% off on regular orders. There is a coupon available online, and you can also come in or call, and we will apply this killer deal to your purchase. This deal is available for carry-out or delivery. Visit us at 1815 West A Street in North Platte, order online at Domino's.com, or call us at 308-534-0400. That's 308-534-0400. Domino's.
.com and follow Birdwood Beef on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
For a beautiful lawn and landscape, head to Hibner's. They have everything you need to have a successful and enjoyable yard and garden, including healthy plants, hardy stock, premium fertilizers, and professional products, all at competitive prices. Get seasoned advice from Hibner's trusted staff, serving North Platte for 65 years. Hibner's Nursery Lawn and Garden Center, on the corner of 8th and Poplar.
Online at jimmyjohns.com.
Birdwood Beef, we are pleased to offer you the beef our family has raised and loved for years, and we are here to ensure you know
Ready here for the top of the 6th. John Willis with you on the Plainsmen Radio Network and our YouTube channel. As the Plainsmen lead this one 4-1, they've scored all 4 of their runs in the last 2 innings. And really everybody got in on the action back in the bottom of the 5th. Home run for Lapoma, sacrifice fly for Servine, an RBI double for Flagg. They scored 3 runs on 4 hits. Trevor Madsen will lead things off for the Sodbusters here in the top of the 6th as Five Ash gets ready for his 6th inning of the work. Off speed, could be in there for a strike to start out this at-bat. Sodbusters now have an arm starting to get loose in the Hastings bullpen as here's the 0-1. That one is in there. No balls and 2 strikes to start out Five Ash to Madsen. Five Ash has now struck out at least 1 batter each inning so far. As here's the 0-2. That one is grounded foul. No, that one is fair. One landed foul, so Madsen is now digging for second. He will be in there for a leadoff double. You can hear the Hastings coaches yelling at Madsen to go as he thought it was foul like I did. So it's the 5th hit given up by Five Ash so far through this one. As now it'll be Tegan Tamiya, who's 1 for 2 so far tonight. Singled back in the 4th, struck out in the 1st. He steps in now here in the top of the 6th with a runner in scoring position. Here's the first pitch to Tamiya. Swung on and missed. Got him on the high fastball. No balls and 1 strike to start out the count. Plainsmen looking for their first out here in the top of the 6th as they lead this one 4-1 over Hastings. As here is the 0-1. Off speed just catches the inside corner. No balls and 2 strikes now from 5-Ash to Tamia, but he got ahead 0-2 to Madsen as well. So now trying to come back and get the first out of the inning here for the Plainsmen. 10 strikeouts so far for him. So here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him to chase it, that one, but it's a dropped third strike. So Tamia will reach at first. So now runners at the corners. So that one just got away from Myers. Tamia reaches on the dropped third strike. This will bring up Brandon Larson, who's also 0 for 2 so far tonight. Strikeout and a flyout so far for him. He steps in with runners at the corners. Still nobody out here in the top of the 6th after Tamia reached on the drop third strike. Here's the first pitch from 5-Ash. That'll be a late swing, kind of a half-hearted swing from Larson there. Count will start out 0 balls and 1 strike here from Caden 5-Ash to Brandon Larson. So 0-1 the count will start. 5-Ash will try to pick off Tamia. Tamia's back in there safely. So count still at 0-1 here to Brandon Larson. 5-Ash gave a good amount of looks to Tamia the last time he was on base as well, as here's the 0-1. Now Tamia is taking off for second. One hopper. Oh, just didn't beat him. It'll be a stolen base for Tamia. Now 2 runners in scoring position. Sodbusters again trying to answer here in the top of the 6th. So now 2 runners in scoring position. 1 ball and 1 strike here from Caden 5-Ash to Brandon Larson. 5-Ash comes set. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. He chased that one in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes now from 5-Ash to Larson. Strikeout here would be big for the Plainsmen. Still looking for their first out, but at this point, just want to find an out any way you can. So the count is at 1-2. 5-Ash comes set. Here's the pitch to Larson. That one's going to freeze him up. Fastball got him again. It's the 11th strikeout for 5-Ash, and it's the first out of the inning here in the top of the 6th. And now this will bring up Sawyer Duddleson, who has struck out in both of his plate appearances so far in this one. So now 1 gone here in the top of the 6th. Runners on second and third. With 1 gone, Plainsmen leading this one 4-1. Five-Ash looking on to Duddleston. Again, long break here as time will be called by Duddleston. Now, Griffin Myers will come out and talk with Caden 5-Ash on the mound. So the streak continues for 5-Ash. 1 strikeout in every inning now. Struck out Gertis back in the 5th, and then Larson as he freezed him up on the fastball. 11 strikeouts for Caden so far in this one. So looks on to Sawyer Duddleston with 1 gone. Runners on second and third with Tamia at second, Madsen at third. Off speed will miss outside. 1 ball and no strikes from Caden 5-Ash here to Sawyer Duddleston. So 1-0. 5-Ash looks on to Duddleston with 1 gone. Here's the 1-0. I want to swung on foul back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Base is empty right now for the Plainsmen defensively with first base open. So right now the Sodbusters just trying to find a run to answer that 3 spot put up by the Plainsmen back in the 5th. Here's the 1-1 now from 5-Ash. Now it skips in the dirt. Beautiful stop by Myers to make sure that one didn't get behind him. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now from 5-Ash to Duddleston. Plainsmen looking for their second out here in the top of the 6th. As they lead this one by 3, 4-1 here in the top of the 6th. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Misses low and out. 3 balls and 1 strike now from Caden 5-Ash to Sawyer Duddleston. Rare time that 5-Ash has been behind of a batter. He has done such a good job getting ahead so far through this one. 3-1 now to count. 5-Ash looking on to Duddleston. Again, base empty here. Here's the 3-1. That one is going to be swung on and popped up foul. It'll get out of play. So now count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes here from Caden 5-Ash to Sawyer Duddleston. So Five Ash with a big strike there to work his way back into the count after getting behind 3-1. Shadows continue to creep across the field here at Billwood. Is the count now full? Here's the 3-2 pitch from Five Ash. Now it'll miss outside. Bases are now loaded here in the top of the sixth. The tying run is now aboard. But again, walk not the worst thing, as it could set up a double play. This will now bring up Tyson Gertis, who has also struck out in both of his appearances. Again, don't really have a vantage point of the Plainsmen bullpen, but imagine they will get someone up and warming up either in this inning or after this one, as now out will come J.M. Kelly, and this might be it for Five Ashes. J.M. did point to the bullpen. J.M. out talking with Caden Five Ash, and this will be it for him. So he'll head to the dugout. Another masterful performance for him. Bases are loaded. Reliever coming in as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
Why do they call it peg leg? Why do they call it peg leg?
Well, the brewmaster does only have one leg.
I heard it happened many years ago. He was out there looking for the Floridian barley plant. Alligator came out, surprised him, snatched his leg right off. But he killed that alligator with his bare hands, kept the barley, and that's why the beer is so good.
Nah, that seems ridiculous, man.
That's what I heard. He was a mad scientist, but he had a huge explosion. So to save his life, he hid behind a keg of beer, but he did lose his leg. And ever since then, he brews beer as an homage to his leg.
Why was there a keg in a science lab, though?
Even mad scientists like drinking beer.
No, you have it all wrong. He was on his way home from brew school one day. He met a bear. He had to fight that bear off with a beer bottle.
Sounds suspicious.
Boys, this is a vasectomy gone wrong.
Plainsman ball player, intern, or coach, call us at 252-1445 or visit
Birdwood Beef, we are pleased to offer you the beef our family has raised and loved for years, and we are here to ensure you know exactly where your beef comes from.
Sixth of the day is done for Caden Five Ash. He ends up going 5 1/3 TBD on the amount of runs allowed with the bases loaded. He gives up 5 hits, 11 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Into the game, here comes Caleb Bunch. Bunch, the righty from Ranger, been used more of a starter for the Plainsmen this year. 2 starts, 3 appearances. He's pitched 15 1/3. He's given up 10 earned runs, 11 runs total, 21 hits allowed for him. He has 8 strikeouts compared to 6 walks, a 1-0 record, and a 5.87 ERA. He comes in to face Tyson Gertis, who has struck out in both of his plate appearances thus far. And for the Sodbusters, a chance to get right back into this one with the bases loaded, only 1 gone. But Caleb Bunch will try to strand some runners here as Gertis steps in for the 3rd time tonight, 2nd time in 2 innings as he struck out to lead off the top of the 5th. He comes in the top of the 6th with the bases juiced, only 1 gone. Duddleston stands at first, Tamion second, and Madsen at 3rd. 1 gone here in the top of the 6th. As Caleb Bunch comes in relief. Here's the first pitch from him. Count will just miss low. Count will start at 1 ball and no strikes. First batter that Caleb Bunch is facing in his relief appearance. It's his 2nd relief appearance of the season. So here's the 1-0. Skips in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes now from Caleb Bunch to Tyson Gertis. Again, all runners on the base pass right now would be the responsibility of Caden Five Ash. So here's the 2-0. Trying to avoid walking a runner in as Bunch has fallen behind here to start out this at-bat. 2-0 swung on and missed. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Caleb Bunch to Tyson Gertis. Again, Bunch coming in trying to leave the bases stranded, looking to try to get Gertis here at the plate with only 1 gone here in the top of the 6th. The base is juiced. Here's the 2-1 from Bunch. Now it'll be swung on, fouled back to the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes now from Caleb Bunch to Tyson Gertis. Gertis was the victim of Five Ash's 5th and 10th strikeout of this one. Five Ash ended up with 11 Ks. So the count is at 2-2 here to Gertis. The base is juiced. Still only one gone here in the top of the 6th. Here's the 2-2 from Bunch. 2-2, that one is skied up into foul territory. It'll land foul behind the Sodbuster bullpen, so count will stay 2 balls, 2 strikes here from Caleb Bunch to Tyson Gertis. Again, Plainsmen leading this one 4-1 here in the top of the 6th. 2-2 the count on Gertis with 1 gone and the bases loaded. Bunch comes set, ready for the 2-2. He kicks and deals. 2-2, that one is grounded to short. Chance for 2, they get the out at second. Throw into first is going to be in time. And the Plainsmen are going to get out of it. Huge play to get out of the inning, and that'll end things off. For the Sodbusters here in the top of the 6th, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Due up for the Plainsmen, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 with Williams, Myers, and Wood. After 5.5, the Plainsmen lead this one 4-1 as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
Memories is proud to be the official photographer of your Plainsmen. Developing Memories professional photo studio downtown North Platte has been capturing all your priceless memories from the little leagues to the majors, hitting grand slams with their professional quality and stealing your hearts as you see those priceless photos of your kids rolling over, then their toothless smiles, their dimples, their freckles, to showing off who they are in their senior photos. Developing Memories has been in the game for 20 years, and though getting your photos taken might not be quite as much fun as cheering on your favorite team, Developing Memories does make the photo sessions a fun and enjoyable experience. Come experience the difference at Developing Memories downtown North Platte. Quality photos, enjoyable experience, and affordable with no session fees. And be sure to check out our $20 mini sessions and $15 school packages. We're developing memories into photos to last you a lifetime.
Center on the corner of 8th.
Why do they call it peg leg?
Well, the brewmaster does only have 1 leg.
I heard it happened many years ago. He was out there looking for the Floridian barley plant. Alligator came out, surprised him, snatched his leg right off. But he killed that alligator with his bare hands, kept the barley, and that's why the beer is so good.
Nah, that seems ridiculous, man.
That's what I heard. He was a mad scientist, but he had a huge explosion. So to save his life, he hid behind a keg of beer, but he did lose his leg. And ever since then, he brews beer as an homage to his leg.
Why was there a keg in a science lab, though?
Even mad scientists like drinking beer.
No, you have it all wrong. He was on his way home from brew school one day. He met a bear. He had to fight that bear off with a beer bottle.
Sounds suspicious.
Boys, this is a vasectomy gone wrong.
To you on the Plainsmen Radio Network, Citrus 3, our mobile app on Android, and our YouTube channel. The day is done for Trayton Scully. He ends up going 5 innings, gives up 4 runs, all of them earned, 8 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. So pitching change here for the Sodbusters. As into the game will come Liam Grimble, the 6'3", 245-pound righty from Centennial, Colorado. Plays his college ball at Paris Junior College. For Liam Grimble, 2 appearances so far in the season for the Sodbusters. Pitched 3 2/3. 2 earned runs, 2 hits, 3 strikeouts compared to 7 walks. No record, a 4.90 ERA. So he steps in relieving Scully, who was pretty good. The first pitch to Seth Williams is in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to start out Liam Grimble to Seth Williams. Williams 1 for 2 so far tonight with a single and a ground out. So here's the 0-1 from Grimble. That one will just miss outside. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Grimble to Williams. Grimble coming in trying to keep this game where it is, with the Plainsmen up 4-1 heading into the last 3 innings. Only 9 outs to work with offensively for the Sodbusters. 1-1, that one is skied up into foul territory. It will land foul. No play for Duddleston coming from right. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes here from Liam Grimble to Seth Williams. Again, Bottom of the order due up for the Plainsmen here in the bottom of the 6th with 7, 8, and 9. For Caleb Bunch, he came in relief of Caden Fiveash back in the top half of this inning. Got a double play to leave those runners stranded. That pitch just missed outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now here from Grimble to Williams. Just underway here in the bottom of the 6th. Base is empty. 2-2 count here from Grimble to Williams with the Plainsmen up by 3. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one will be chopped to second. Throw on to first will just be in time as Tamia is able to make the throw, and 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. So now this will bring up Griffin Myers, 6'4" lefty from Washington State. 0 for 2 so far tonight. Grounded out in the 2nd and lined out in the 4th. That was just a fantastic play by Brett Zimmerman over at 3rd, who laid out for that catch to end off the 4th. Plainsman left 2 runners stranded in that inning as well. So Grimble looks on here. First pitch to Myers. Will just miss outside. 1 ball and no strikes. A little low as well. And the second batter that Grimble has faced here in his relief outing. Coming in here in the bottom of the 6th after 5 innings from Trayton Scully. 1-0 pitch. That one is going to be softly struck into center. It'll get down just in front of Gertis. It's a 1-out single for Griffin Myers. So now bottom of the order here for the Plainsmen with Cade Wood. Wood lined out in the 3rd and then flew out back in the 5th. Plainsmen had 7 hitters come to the plate in the 5th as well, in that 3-run bottom of the 5th. Myers stands at first. With 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th, Cade Wood, the righty, now steps in to face the righty, Liam Grimble. Again, 2 appearances, a 4.90 ERA. Big swing and a miss from Cade Wood. Count will start out no balls and 1 strike here from Grimble to Wood. Wood, his 2nd appearance in 2 straight innings, after he flew out to lead off the bottom of the 5th. So here's the 0-1 now from Grimble. That one will be skied foul out of play. Over on the first base side. No balls and 2 strikes now. Reese Lapoma, who just homered in his last attempt, he stands on deck for North Platte, with Griffin Myers standing at first. No balls, 2 strikes here. From Grimble to Wood, with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Here is the 0-2 pitch as they will try to pick off Myers. It is an unsuccessful attempt. So count still at 0-2 here from Grimble to Wood. Plainsmen out hitting the Sodbusters 9-5 in this one. Up by 3, 4-1 as that one is going to ring him up. Just catches the inside part of the strike zone. It's the first strikeout for Liam Grimble. And now 2 retired here in the bottom of the 6th. So now this will bring up Reese Lapoma, 1 for 3 so far tonight. Grounded out in the 1st, flew out in the 3rd, and then had a solo home run back in the 5th, which scored the 2nd run of the contest for the Plainsmen. He steps in with Myers on first. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th with the Plainsmen leading this one 4-1. Grimble comes set ready for his first pitch here to Lapoma. Lapoma at the top of the order for the Plainsmen here tonight. First pitch to him just catches the inside part of the strike zone. No balls and 1 strike. To start out Grimble to Lapoma. So far, so good for Grimble out of the bullpen. Trying to get out of this. Headed into the 7th. Still a 3-run differential. So here is the 0-1 to Lapoma. That one will be swung on, fouled back, out of play. No balls and 2 strikes now from Lapoma. So Grimble ahead, again getting ahead of hitters. He's done that so far for the most part, and this is the 4th batter he's now faced here in the bottom of the 6th, with the Plainsmen coming off of a 7 batters coming to the plate back in the 5th. Here's the 0-2. That one will be swung on and poked into center. That one is just going to be caught by the shortstop Harper in shallow left center, and that'll end off the bottom of the 6th. They score no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head to the 7th. The Sodbusters will have 8, 9, and 1 due up with Jones, Kennedy, and Zimmerman. After 6 complete, the Plainsmen lead this one 4-1 as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network and our YouTube channel.
For a beautiful lawn and landscape, head to Hiddeners. They have everything you need to have a successful and enjoyable yard and garden, including healthy plants, hardy stock, premium fertilizers, and professional products, all at competitive prices. Get seasoned advice from Hiddeners' trusted staff, serving North Platte for 67 years. Hiddeners Nursery Lawn and Garden Center, on the corner of 8th and Poplar.
Change in Hershey.
Hi, this is Chuck Heeman, operating owner of your North Platte Plainsmen. Stop by Jerry Remus Chevrolet, the only full-service dealer in North Platte and the surrounding area. Get your car worked on in our beautiful body shop. While you're there, check out the new and used inventory at Jerry Remus Chevrolet on South Jeffers in North Platte.
I've got the keys to your new car, Jerry Remus Chevrolet.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleanings, plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
5. Go Plainsmen. Through 6 complete here from Billwood Field. First of 2 between the Sodbusters and the Plainsmen after yesterday's contest was called due to some pretty severe weather. We are ready for the top of the 7th. Caleb Bunch ready for his first full inning of work. He came in relief of Caden Fiveash, who pitched another beauty and got a double play ground ball from Tyson Gertis to end off the inning and leave the bases loaded. Nick Jones will lead things off for the Sodbusters here in the top of the 7th. Plainsmen up 4-1. Nick Jones so far 0 for 1. He flew out in the 2nd, walked and scored the only run of the game for the Sodbusters back in the 5th. Here's the first pitch from Bunch. That one is going to be lined into right field. It's going to be in there for a base hit. It's a leadoff single here for Nick Jones. And first pitch swinging is Jones. They have a leadoff base runner here in the 7th. So now let's bring up Garrett Kennedy after the leadoff single by Nick Jones. Kennedy 1 for 2 so far tonight. Struck out in his first appearance in the 3rd, then singled and got all the way to 3rd back in the 5th. First pitch to him. Skips in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Caleb Bunch here to Garrett Kennedy. Head coach J.M. Kelly did say that Bunch was going to start moving from a starter role to that middle reliever role for the Plainsmen. Mainly the guy to get you from the starter to your closers. Here's the 1-0. That one is going to be skied up into foul territory. Wood, the second baseman, chasing after it. He makes a running play out in foul territory, and 1 gone here in the top of the 7th. Nice play by Cade Wood. Wood has been in between second and short so far defensively this year for the Plainsmen. It's now back to the top of the order here with Brett Zimmerman, the lefty, facing Bunch, the righty. For Brett Zimmerman so far in this one, 2 for 3. Single, a double, flew out in the 3rd, has knocked in an RBI as well. The only RBI for the game for the Sodbusters in this one. 1 gone, runner on first. Here's the first pitch from Bunch, swing and a miss by Zimmerman. Count will start out no balls and 1 strike. Zimmerman, one of the 2 Sodbuster hitters who have yet to strike out so far in this one. Trying to keep that going here against Caleb Bunch. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes now from Bunch to Zimmerman. And these Sodbuster hitters now have to adjust. Fiveash, a guy who throws a lot of fastballs, going to Bunch, who works a couple more off-speed pitches for the Plainsmen. No balls, 2 strikes here from Caleb Bunch. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is going to be swung on and skied into center. LaPoma trying to get a track on it. He makes the catch and 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. Nick Jones retreats back to first. So 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. It brings up Aaron Harper. Harper 0 for 3 tonight. Reached on an error in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, and popped down in the 5th. He steps in with 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. Big, tall righty is Aaron Harper. Harper standing at 6'2". He's from Helmet, California, plays his college ball at Northern Illinois. Here's the first pitch to him. That one is going to be grounded hard foul on the third baseline. Count will start out, no balls and 1 strike here from Caleb Bunch to Aaron Harper. Again, a 5-game homestand for the Plainsmen. 2 against Hastings today and tomorrow, and then a 3-game weekend series with Gem City before the Plainsmen hit the road again to play Fremont. Here's the 0-1. That one is going to be swung on, grounded hard to short. Williams flips it back to Wood at second, and that'll end off the inning. So for the Sodbusters in the top of the 7th, they score no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 2 up for the Plainsmen. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 with Thompson, Zimmerer, and Servine. After 6.5, the Plainsmen still lead this one 4-1 as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network as well as our YouTube channel.
Things for certain. This year, you're going places, and Adventure Bus and Charter can take you in style. Choose from a variety of coaches for large groups, youth groups, church groups, any group. With several locations in the heart of America, Adventure Bus is the convenient choice for group transportation when you travel locally or across the country. Adventure to great places.
Even though we're probably one of the largest fully equipped, we're also...
This is Gracie Wenzel, the Marketing and Promotions Intern for the North Platte Plainsmen. You know us, we're Jimmy John's. Stop by your trusted sandwich shop in the North Platte area at 410 East Leota Street. We offer delivery, pickup, and in-store eating. Choose from our wide variety of sandwiches where you get to decide how the sandwich is made. Order a combo and get some chips and a thirst-quenching drink. Call us at 308-532-8000. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or stop by. Jimmy John's, where we get you your sandwiches freaky fast.
Director of Sales of Marketing for the North Platte Plainsmen. Pizza, like baseball, is a...
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleanings, plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
0-0. Dominoes? Oh, yes, we did.
Right here for the bottom of the 7th as the Sodbusters will continue to work into the bullpen. The day is done for Liam Grimble. He ends up going 1 inning, allows no runs, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Into the game comes Braden Mackey. Mackey 0-0 on the season. He is the righty out of Northwestern in Iowa. For Mackey, has a 38.57 ERA so far. He's pitched 2 1/3, both out of the bullpen, giving up 10 earned runs, 14 total, 11 hits, 3 strikeouts, compared to 5 walks. Going to try to turn things around here against the Plainsmen as he faces 2, 3, and 4. Garrett Thompson, who is 2 for 3 with 2 singles, leads things off. First pitch to him, that one is grounded softly to second. It'll just get past Tamiya into right field. It's a leadoff single for Garrett Thompson, who's now 3 for 4, 3 singles tonight in the 2 spot for Garrett Thompson. So quick start for the Plainsmen here in the bottom of the 7th as they look to continue to hand on. Mackey standing at 6 foot. He is a local kid for the Sodbusters. He is from Hastings. As now this will bring up Bryce Zimmerer, who is also 2 for 3. Single, a double, he's stolen a bag, and he's also scored 2 runs. Righty on lefty matchup here from Mackey to Thompson after the leadoff single that just squeaked by Tamiya into right field. First pitch will miss, 1 ball and no strikes to start out Braden Mackey to Bryce Zimmerer. For Mackey, he's the 3rd pitcher now the Sodbusters have used in this game. Scully got the start, allowed 4 runs on 8 hits. Grimble pitched an inning, no runs and 1 hit as that pitch will just catch the bottom part of the strike zone. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Braden Mackey to Bryce Zimmerer. Servine stands on deck, trying to add some insurance for the Plainsmen headed into the last couple innings. That one is just grounded foul along the 3rd base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes now from Braden Mackey to Bryce Zimmerer. Zimmerer again, 2 hits for him in this one, a single and a double. No RBIs for him, but he has scored twice. He scored the first run and the 4th run for the Plainsmen in this one. 1-2, the count here from Mackey to Zimmerer. Sodbusters looking for their first out here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2, they will try to pick off Thompson at first. The throw was behind Matson, so really no play. 1 ball, 2 strikes here as Mackey looks on to Zimmerer. Again, Sodbusters looking for their first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one is going to be swung on, popped up into foul territory. Will get out of play. So count will remain 1-2, and we'll do the 1-2 pitch once again. Bryce has gotten some nice opposite field contact off of Sodbuster pitchers so far in this one. So the count now stands 1 ball and 2 strikes after the foul ball by Zimmerer. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one is going to be swung on, poked softly into left center, and a running catch will be made by Kennedy. They'll try to throw it back to first for the double play, and they'll get it. As that was a fantastic running catch by Kennedy. Thompson was way off the bag. And so now 2 gone, bases empty here in the bottom of the 7th. So Thompson caught, trying to be a little too far ahead of the bag, and now it'll bring up Giancarlo Servine. 0 for 2 ground outs, but in his last appearance in the bottom of the 5th, had a ball that almost got out. Just at the warning track, the catch was made by Kennedy. It was a sacrifice fly for Giancarlo Servine, which scored Garrett Thompson. He comes in with 2 gone. The base is empty here in the bottom of the 7th. The Plainsmen leaving this one 4-1. That first pitch from Mackey skips in the dirt. Count will start out 1 ball and no strikes here from Braden Mackey to Giancarlo Servine. Flag stands on deck for the Plainsmen as the Plainsmen try to, again, add on here in the bottom of the 7th. Offensively, the Sodbusters only have 6 outs left to work with. That pitch just catches the top part of the strike zone. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Braden Mackey to Giancarlo Servine. 1-1 the count with 2 gone, bases empty. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one just misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Mackey to Servine. Servine again knocked in his 3rd RBI of the season off the sacrifice fly. 2 of his RBIs that he's knocked in this season have been on RBIs. So here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss from Servine. Count evens out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So again for Hastings, just trying to keep this game where it is with your offense struggling. It's 2-2 the count. Mackey comes set, he kicks and deals. A fastball just misses upstairs. Count goes full now, 3 balls, 2 strikes from Mackey to Servine. So 3-2 the count. Again, base is empty. 4-1 Plainsmen lead. They're out hitting the Sodbusters 10-6. 3-2, that one is swung on, fouled back. Jones almost made the catch behind the plate, but wasn't quite able to squeeze it. So count will stay full, and we'll do it again. And shadows continuing to creep across Billwood Field. We're almost to the 8th. Game just now over 2 hours here from Billwood Field. So here's the full count pitch from Mackey. That one will be swung on, lined into right field. Duddleston makes a couple steps over to his left, and that'll end off the inning. For the Plainsmen, they score no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We head to the 8th. 2 up for the Sodbusters. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 with Matson, Tamiya, and Larson. After 7 complete, North Platte leads Hastings 4-1 as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
For a beautiful lawn and landscape, head to Hibner's. They have everything you need to have a successful and enjoyable yard and garden, including healthy plants, hardy stock, premium fertilizers, and professional products, all at competitive prices. Get seasoned advice from Hibner's trusted staff, serving North Platte for 65 years. Hibner's Nursery Lawn and Garden Center, on the corner of 8th and Poplar.
Including fillings? Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleanings, plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials.
Close with you on Citrus 3, our online radio streaming service, our mobile app available on Android, Google Play. Just search up North Platte Plainsmen and our YouTube channel. Some video along with the audio. It's 4-1 here. Plainsmen lead this one as we start out the top of the 8th. The only RBI for the Sodbusters was knocked in the top of the 5th by Brett Zimmerman. They only have 6 hits in this one. They have left 6 runners on base. For the Plainsmen, they scored 4, 3 of which came in the bottom of the 5th. Solo home run by Reese LaPalma, sacrifice fly by Giancarlo Servine, and then an RBI double by Connor Flagg has put the Plainsmen ahead as we start out the top of the 8th. Trevor Madsen will lead things off. He's 1 for 3 tonight. He struck out twice, but he doubled in his last appearance back in the top of the 6th. He was the leadoff man in the 6th as well. That one is skied into shallow left. Williams, the shortstop, will make the catch out into shallow left, and quickly one retired here in the top of the 8th. So Caleb Bunch, while no strikeouts so far for him, has been working fairly quickly through this Sodbuster lineup. Still his first time through the lineup, as this will bring up Tegan Tamia. Struck out twice in this one, had a drop third strike that he reached on in the 6th, and then singled and reached second on a pass ball. He fouls the first one off, back to the Plainsman dugout. Count will start out, no balls and 1 strike here from Bunch to Tamia. Tamia, who plays his college ball at Washburn University, an MIAA school in Division II. 0-1, again grounded softly on the third base side. No balls and 2 strikes now from Caleb Bunch to Tegan Tamia. 4th time through the order, the Sodbusters are moving. So the count is at 0-2. Bunch comes set. Here's the 0-2. That one is going to be lined to short. Williams throwing to first will be in time. And quickly 2 retired here in the top of the 8th. So 2 straight plays made by Seth Williams over at short. It was a flyout to lead off the top of the 8th, and then a ground out that he handles. Now this will bring up Brandon Larson. 0 for 3 tonight, 2 strikeouts, and a flyout back in the 4th. He steps in with 2 gone and the base is empty. Righty on lefty matchup from Bunch to Larson. First pitch, swing and a miss. Count start out, no balls and 1 strike. Most likely, if the Plainsmen can get Larson here, Plainsmen would face 6, 7, and 8 in the top of the 9th. So favorable matchup for the Plainsmen, facing the bottom of the order. 0-1, that one skips in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Bunch to Larson, but again, got to take care of this last hitter here with the tall lefty in Larson. 1 ball, 1 strike here from Bunch to Larson. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Misses low and in. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Caleb Bunch to Brandon Larson. Again, the Sodbusters have left 6 on base, but they have the bases empty right now with 2 gone. As here's the 2-1. That one swung on, fouled back over on the first base side, so count will even out. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Brandon Larson. Plainsmen will try to find some insurance in the bottom of the 8th. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up with Flagg, Stark, and Williams. As here's the 2-2 pitch to Larson. Swung on and missed. It's the first strikeout for Caleb Bunch. The Sodbusters go 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 8th. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Plainsmen will look for some insurance. They'll have Flagg, Stark, and Williams due up. After 7.5, Plainsmen still leading this one 4-1 as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network and our YouTube channel.
Birdwood Beef, we are pleased to offer you the beef our family has raised and loved for years, and we are here to ensure you know exactly where your beef comes from. Our cattle are raised on vast grassland pastures in the Nebraska Sandhills and are finished on grain produced on our farm. As a result, we produce well-marbled, high-quality beef. Birdwood Beef has one primary source, Star Cattle Company, our family farm and ranch since 1912, located right here in Lincoln County. We currently sell dry-age individual cuts and bundles online at birdwoodbeef.com and whole, half, quarter, or 8th beef locally in North Platte and Lincoln, Nebraska. We also ship nationwide every Monday. Place your order today at birdwoodbeef.com and follow Birdwood Beef on Facebook and Instagram to learn more about your local beef producer. Birdwood Beef, ranch-raised, grain-finished Nebraska beef.
And be sure to check out our
Why do they call it peg leg?
Well, the brewmaster does only have one leg.
I heard it happened many years ago. He was out there looking for the Floridian barley plant.
Try to find some insurance. Braden Mackey, who came into the game in the 7th, he will stay on the mound here for the Sodbusters. As for Hastings, with their offense struggling again, got to keep this game right where it is. Connor Flagg, the lefty, will lead things off for the Plainsmen. For Connor Flagg, it's been a really productive day. 2 base hits and a walk for him, so he's reached base all 3 times. He's knocked in 2 RBIs, has a single, a double, and he walked and stole a base back in the 2nd. He faces Braden Mackey for the first time, who came in the 7th after Liam Grimble pitched an inning. Again, the pitcher lines for the Sodbusters so far in this one. Trayton Scully got the start, went 5 innings, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Then Liam Grimble came in. 1 inning, no runs, 1 hits, 1 strikeout, and no walk. And then Mackey came in, gave up a leadoff single, but Zimmerer lined out to left field, and Thompson was caught off the back. It was a double play. And then Giancarlo Servine flew out, and that was the start for Braden Mackey on the mound. Again, Connor Flagg will lead things off. Righty on lefty matchup here from Braden Mackey to Connor Flagg to lead off this bottom of the 8th with the Plainsmen leading by 3. Here's the first pitch to him. That one skips in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Braden Mackey to Connor Flagg. Again, so far in 2 appearances for Mackey. Has a 38.57 ERA, but he looked pretty good with control, at least to start out his day in the bottom of the 7th. That one is chopped to second. Throw on to first will be in time. Nice play by Tamiya to retire the first batter here in the bottom of the 8th. So now this will bring up Oscar Stark. Stark so far in this one 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a strikeout for Oscar Stark, the righty from Washington State. So righty on righty matchup with 1 gone, bases empty for the Plainsmen here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the first pitch on its way. And one will miss high and out. 1 ball and no strikes to start out this at bat from Braden Mackey to Oscar Stark. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one misses low. 2 balls and no strikes now. And what a barn burner we have as we take a little bit of a look around the league between Nebraska Prospects and Gem City. Gem City leads that game 24-11 in the top of the 6. It's 3-0 now the count here from Braden Mackey to Oscar Stark. Casper and Canyon County are now underway as well. Casper leads that game 1-0. As here is the 3-0 pitch to Oscar Stark. It's a 4-pitch walk. Stark will head to first and reach base for the first time here tonight. This brings up Seth Williams, 1 for 3 in his Plainsman debut, 2 groundouts to second, and then singled back in the 4th. Again, continuing to take a look around the league right now, Fremont and Spearfish in the 2nd game of that doubleheader. Spearfish currently leads Fremont 2-1 in the bottom of the 2nd. Western Nebraska and Badlands also playing right now. The Pioneers lead that one 9-1 in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Seth Williams is in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to start out Braden Mackey here to Seth Williams. Man, I can't get over that score at Cowboy Field. 24-11. Gem City's on top of the Prospects. Here's the 0-1 from Mackey to Williams. He fouls that one off. No balls and 2 strikes now from Braden Mackey to Seth Williams. Here in this game, Plainsmen leading this one 4-1. They were supposed to be in Hastings yesterday for the first game of this 3-game set. But again, a pretty rough storm made its way through the state yesterday. A lot of hail in places more east of North Platte. Very high winds. As here's the 0-2 now from Mackey looking on to Williams. 0-2, that one is grounded to short. Long throw on to first. That one will be in time. A nice play by Harper. Stark had actually taken off for second, and smart of him to do so to prevent the double play from happening. He now stands at second, but 2 gone now here in the bottom of the 8th. So it's now 3 groundouts for Seth Williams as this one. As now this will bring up Griffin Myers, who is 1 for 3 so far tonight. Grounded out in the 2nd, lined out to Zimmerman in the 4th. That's a play you got to tip your hat to if you're Myers looking on to Zimmerman, as that was a beautiful catch, and he singled back in the 6th. He steps in with 2 gone, a runner on second in Stark, as the Plainsmen try to get that runner across, have an insurance run, already up by 3 here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the first pitch from Mackey. Fastball just misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Mackey to Myers. Myers is 4th at bat. It's the Plainsmen's 4th time working through the order offensively. Up to this point, it's been a quick moving game between the Sodbusters and the Plainsmen. So here's the 1-0. That one is chased by Myers. So now 1 ball and 1 strike as that one skipped in the dirt well in front of the plate. So count is now at 1-1 here from Mackey to Myers. With 2 gone, a runner on second for the Plainsmen here in the bottom of the 8th. Plainsmen leading this one 4-1, out hitting the Sodbusters 10-6. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Braden Mackey to the lefty Myers. So righty on lefty matchup here from Mackey to Myers. Nobody up in the Sodbuster bullpen. Did see head coach J.M. Kelly signal over to the Plainsmen bullpen. So we'll see if the day will be done for Caleb Bunch. That pitch misses upstairs. It's now 3 balls and 1 strike here from Braden Mackey to Griffin Myers. So 3-1 the count. Cade Wood stands on deck for the Plainsmen. So here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, foul back. Count now goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here from Braden Mackey to Griffin Myers. The final of this 2-game set with the Sodbusters will be tomorrow. Same first pitch time, pregame beginning at 6:20 on the Plainsman Radio Network as well as our YouTube channel. As the count is full here from Mackey to Myers, Braden Mackey comes set. Here is the full count pitch. That one will be grounded hard to first. Matson is on it. He'll step on the bag himself, and that'll end out the bottom of the 8th. For the Plainsmen, they score no runs and no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Plainsmen will try to close this one out in the ninth. They'll face 6, 7, and 8 with Duddleston, Gertis, and Jones. After 8 complete, the Plainsmen lead this one 4-1 as we bring you North Platte Plainsman Baseball on the Plainsman Radio Network and our YouTube channel.
Chuck Heeman, operating owner of your North Platte Plainsmen. Stop by Jerry Remus Chevrolet, the only full-service dealer in North Platte and the surrounding area. Get your car worked on in our beautiful body shop. While you're there, check out the new and used inventory at Jerry Remus Chevrolet on South Jeffers in North Platte.
I've got the keys to your new car, Jerry Remus Chevrolet.
John Willis, play-by-play broadcaster for the North Platte Plainsmen.
Memories is proud to be the official photographer of your Plainsmen. Developing Memories professional photo studio downtown North Platte has been capturing all your priceless memories from the little leagues to the majors, hitting grand slams with their professional quality and stealing your hearts as you see those priceless photos of your kids rolling over, then their toothless smiles, their dimples, their freckles, to showing off who they are in their senior photos. Developing Memories has been in the game for 20 years, and though getting your photos taken might not be quite as much fun as cheering on your favorite team, Developing Memories does make the photo sessions a fun and enjoyable experience. Come experience the difference at Developing Memories.
Has been trying to shut this one down here in the top of the 9th. John Willis with you on the Plainsman Radio Network as well as our YouTube channel. Caleb Bunch, his performance out of the bullpen is done. He ends up going 2 2/3, no runs, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and no walks. So, productive day out of the pen for Caleb Bunch. Into the game comes Garrett Oswald, the lefty from Southeast Community College. So far for all Oswald this season, 2 appearances, both out of the pen. He's pitched 5 innings, giving up 5 earned runs, 6 runs total, 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 5 walks. The lefty steps in to try to shut down the Sodbusters here tonight and give the Plainsmen their 7th win of the season. Caden Fiveash is currently set up for the win for the Plainsmen as he went 5 1/3 with 1 run, 5 hits, 12 strikeouts, and 2 walks. So, Sawyer Duddleston, he'll lead things off for the Sodbusters here in the top of the 9th. Duddleston has struck out twice and then reached on a walk back in the top of the 6th. He'll lead things off. Lefty on righty matchup here. First pitch from Oswald of his appearance. Off speed, just misses upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Oswald to Sawyer Duddleston. So 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch from Oswald. That one misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now from Garrett Oswald to Sawyer Duddleston. And Plainsmen only up by 3. So you still just want to try to shut things down here in the top of the ninth. Again, facing 6, 7, and 8. 2 balls, no strikes to start out Garrett Oswald to Sawyer Duddleston, leading off the top of the ninth. Plainsmen looking to get back over 500. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one is going to be lined into right field. It's down for a base hit. Zimmerer chasing after it. Duddleston will put the brakes on it first as Zimmerer was able to track that one down quickly. So it'll only be a leadoff single here for Duddleston, but it has been started for the Sodbusters here in the top of the ninth. So now this will bring up Tyson Gertis. He has struck out twice and then grounded into a double play back in the 6th with the bases loaded, only 1 gone. It's been the Sodbusters' best chance so far in this one, and we're not able to get a single run out of it. He steps in with Duddleston on first. Here's the first pitch from Oswald. That one misses upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Garrett Oswald to Tyson Gertis. 1-0 the count. Oswald comes set. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one is going to be lined to short. Great stop by Seth Williams. Out at second, out at first. It's a double play, and the Plainsmen are 1 out away. What a play by Seth Williams. Gets the diving spot. Stop, flips it to Wood. Wood throws it on to first, and 2 gone. Now here in the top of the ninth. As that one was shot off the bat by Tyson Gertis. It's the 2nd straight time he's grounded into a double play. Last hope now is Nick Jones, the lefty, so lefty on lefty. First pitch to Nick, off speed, will just miss 1 ball and no strikes. Nick Jones has reached base twice. He's walked and singled. He scored a run. He also flew out in his first appearance in the top of the 2nd. Here's the 1-0 from Oswald. Off speed will just miss upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes now from Oswald to Nick Jones. And what a diving play for Seth Williams over at short. It's a Plainsman debut. As here's the 2-0. That one is going to be skied up into center. LaPoma trying to track it down. It is going to get down just in front of LaPoma. And now the Nick Jones was caught off the bag at first. As LaPoma started out going back and then had to try to sprint back forward. Just couldn't quite tell where that was going to go off the bat. And the Sodbusters keep their hopes alive here in the top of the ninth. It's a 2-out single by Nick Jones. So in steps Garrett Kennedy with 2 gone and a runner on first. Kennedy struck out in the 3rd, singled in the 5th, and flew out in the 7th. He steps in with 2 gone, runner on first. First pitch to him, misses upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes here from Garrett Oswald to Garrett Kennedy. Oswald with an 0-2 record on the season, trying to finish the Sodbusters out here tonight. Working with a 3-run lead for the Plainsmen is 1 ball, 1 strike now here from Garrett Oswald to Garrett Kennedy. After that one was fouled off by Kennedy. Kennedy again, the righty from Omaha, Nebraska. So here's the 1-1 pitch to him. That one drills him in the ankle and he rolls over. That one looked painful. He's now limping over by the first base side. He will head to first, and now the tying run comes to the plate here for the Sodbusters. Kennedy just going to walk it off here as he appears to be finding his steps back. It's back to the top of the order here with Brett Zimmerman is 2 for 4 tonight. As they will have a pinch runner, it appears, for Garrett Kennedy after he took that ball off the left ankle. No, they will actually pinch run for the runner at second with Nick Jones. Trying to catch a number on who that is. It appears to, yep, that's who I thought. That'll be Dallin Quigley. Quigley will go and pinch run for Nick Jones. Thought he was going to go out for Garrett Kennedy, who got hit in the ankle, and now head coach J.M. Kelly will come out. Think this might be it for Garrett Oswald. So he was signaling over to the bullpen. Plainsmen might try to bring someone else in to record this final out here for the Plainsmen. Coach Kelly pointing over to the bullpen. And this will be it for Oswald. We'll meet the new pitcher as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsman Radio Network.
This is Cannon Rath, stadium operations and in-game.
2 pencils, check. 24 markers, check. 2 pink erasers, check. 3-ring notebook, check. You'll be shopping for a lot of things for school, but what's more important than your school photos? Pencils will break, markers will get lost, but your school photos will capture that moment forever. They won't just be on display this year at the house, but on your grandma's fridge, and even on display at your graduation. How many years from now? When you're shopping for something this priceless, quality matters. Come experience the difference at Developing Memories Professional Photo Studio, downtown North Platte. You'll experience professional quality with over 20 years of experience, professional developing, a fun, relaxed environment, and to top it all off, you get to choose your favorite photo and select from any of our 20 different school backgrounds. Photo packages that contain photos for your wall and also to share with grandparents, aunts, and uncles start at just $15. You can even toss in a magnet for grandma's fridge and a keychain for yourself. That's
for Garrett Oswald. He ends up going 2/3 of an inning. TBD on runs, none for now. 2 hits, no strikeouts, and no walks. It was a leadoff single by Sawyer Duddleston, then Gertis grounded into a double play. Nick Jones then single, and then Oswald hit Garrett Kennedy on the ankle. And so now into the game comes Bryce Butterfield. Butterfield, the most consistent pitcher for the Plainsmen so far this season with a .93 ERA in 4 appearances. He's from Western Tech College. 1 start, 4 appearances for him, so 3 out of the bullpen. He's pitched 9 2/3, only 1 earned run, 3 runs total, 8 hits allowed, 12 strikeouts compared to 5 walks. He has a 1-0 record and a .93 ERA. Again, Dallin Quigley stands at second. He is pinch running for Nick Jones. Garrett Kennedy stands on first after he was hit by a pitch. So Bryce Butterfield out of the pen will face Brett Zimmerman. Zimmerman 2 for 4, a single, a double, an RBI, and 2 flyouts. So righty on lefty here from Butterfield to Zimmerman. With 2 gone, 2 on, the tying run at the plate. First pitch off speed is in there. No balls and 1 strike to start out Butterfield to Zimmerman. And Myers will come out from behind the plate to talk with Butterfield. Shadows have completely covered Billwood Field here. Still waiting for the sun to set, though, as it has been a beautiful, pretty much cloudless night here in North Platte after some bad weather yesterday. No balls and 1 strike to start out Butterfield to Zimmerman. Again, Sodbusters down to their last out here in the top of the 9th, with the Plainsmen up 4-1. No balls and 1 strike. Butterfield comes set, looking on to Zimmerman. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed will just miss upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Butterfield to Zimmerman. Again, Plainsmen looking to get back above 500. They're 6-6 so far on the year, trying to bump that back up to 7-6. 1 ball, 1 strike. Butterfield comes set to Zimmerman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one will miss inside. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Butterfield to Zimmerman. 1 base empty for the Plainsmen defensively, but you don't want to get there and put the tying run on base. Third base currently open right now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Butterfield comes set, looking on to Zimmerman. Zimmerman at the top of the order. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one is going to be lined down the right field line. It is fair. 1 run is going to score. A 2nd run is on its way. And it's a 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Off the RBI double, 2 RBI double by Brett Zimmerman, and now the tying run is in scoring position. Well, things have gotten interesting here in the 9th, but a lot of Plainsman games get to that point. As now, it'll be up to Aaron Harper, who's 0 for 4 tonight. Harper reached on an error in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, popped up in the 5th, and grounded out in the 7th. He steps in with the tying run at 2nd, and 2 gone here in the top of the 9th. 4-3, Plainsman leading this one. Righty on righty matchup here from Butterfield to Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. That one is in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to start out Bryce Butterfield to Aaron Harper. So Garrett Oswald was responsible for those 2 runners on the base pass, so he'll end up giving up 2 runs on 2 hits. Those will not go against Butterfield. So here's the 0-1. That one swung on, lined foul on the third base line. No balls, 2 strikes now from Butterfield to Harper. Plainsmen just looking for that last strike, that last out to give them their 7th win of the season. Here's the 0-2. Butterfield comes set with the tying run in scoring position 180 feet away. Here's the 0-2 from Butterfield. That one is going to be swung on and missed. It's a drop third strike. Got to make the throw into first, and it's in time. And the Plainsmen get the win here, 4-3. Got a little dicey there at the end, but the Plainsmen find a way to hold on. They win this one 4-3. The record is now 7-6. 5-Ash will get the win. Butterfield will get the save. And Trenton Scully will take the loss tonight for the Sodbusters. So Plainsmen win this one 4-3. They're now 7-6 on the season. We'll step aside, get your post-game show, including my conversation with head coach J.M. Kelly, as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network and our YouTube channel.
Memories is proud to be the official photographer of your Plainsmen. Developing Memories professional photo studio downtown North Platte has been capturing all your priceless memories from the little leagues to the majors, hitting grand slams with their professional quality and stealing your hearts as you see those priceless photos of your kids rolling over, then their toothless smiles, their dimples, their freckles, to showing off who they are in their senior photos. Developing Memories has been in the game for 20 years, and though getting your photos taken might not be quite as much fun as cheering on your favorite team, Developing Memories does make the photo sessions a fun and enjoyable experience. Come experience the difference at Developing Memories downtown North Platte. Quality photos, enjoyable experience, and affordable with no session fees. And be sure to check out our $20 mini sessions and $15 school packages. We're developing memories into photos to last you a lifetime. A keychain for yourself. That's right, $15 and over 20 different.
This is Christina Willard, Director of Sales of Marketing for the North Platte Plainsmen. Pizza, like baseball, is America's pastime, and what better place to get pizza than your local Domino's? Happening now, you can get 20% off on regular orders. There is a coupon available online, and you can also come in or call, and we will apply this killer deal to your purchase. This deal is available for carry-out or delivery. Visit us at 1815 West A Street in North Platte, order online at Domino's.com, or call us at 308-534-0400. That's 308-534-0400. Domino's.
Enjoy the day. Hibner's Nursery, 8th and Poplar, Hibner's Lawn and Garden Center.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care.
After the Plainsmen get back over 500 with a 4-3 win over the Sodbusters here tonight. Let's go over the final numbers here in this one. For Hastings, they score 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors, and 7 left on base. For the Plainsmen, they score 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 7 left on base as well. The winning pitcher will be Caden 5-Ash. The losing pitcher will be Trenton Scully. Bryce Butterfield to get the save. First pitch time was at 6:33. The game ended at 9:02, so just about a 2.5-hour game here between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. Let's go over the pitching totals for Hastings. Trenton Scully got the start, went 5 innings, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Liam Grimble came in relief, pitched an inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and no walks. And then the final pitcher for the Sodbusters would be Braden Mackey. He went 2 innings, no runs, 1 hit, no strikeouts, and 1 walk. Hitting-wise, Brett Zimmerman for the Sodbusters knocked in all 3 of their RBIs. He was 3 for 5 tonight, 2 doubles and a single, knocked in 3 RBIs. He would be pretty much the lone big hitter for the Sodbusters in this one to try to keep their hopes alive in this one. For the Plainsmen, it was done kind of all over the place. Connor Flagg ended up going 2 for 3, a single, a double, 2 RBIs. Giancarlo Servine also had a sacrifice fly in the bottom of the 5th. Reese LaPoma had a solo home run as well in the 5th. And that would be the scoring for the Plainsmen. A low-scoring affair here tonight between the Sodbusters and the Plainsmen. The first time these two teams have faced each other this season. They'll close out this little 2-game stretch tomorrow. First pitch at 6:35 with pregame beginning at 6:20 on the Plainsmen Radio Network as well as our YouTube channel. So the post-game show, my conversation with head coach J.M. Kelly will be coming up shortly. Plainsmen win this one 4-3. We'll step aside, hopefully get you that conversation with J.M. Kelly coming up next as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network. Here at Birdwood Beef, we are pleased to offer you the beef our family has raised and loved for years, and we are here to ensure you know exactly where your beef comes from. Our cattle are raised on vast